All right, looks like we're gonna get started pretty soon. So I just want to do this because I thought this would be pretty cool. I figured you guys would like this, but I really didn't know how this is gonna all play out. I guess this is the best way to do the mic. I don't know. I just want you guys to be able to hear me over the audio because this guy is gonna be loud. But yeah. React Credit. Yo, Pro Pokenu, what's up? Yeah, what's up, man? No, I'm just doing it because I told everyone I was gonna do it, and then life happened. I things are happening. So I appreciate you stopping by, though, man. Hello, hello. How's it going, dude? Your voice is gonna be the highlight, and everyone's gonna be like, "This guy." Who cares about the blindfolded guy? This guy. uh, on your post. Oh, thank you, dude. When you first started speaking, I loved it. Like my laughing was because I was like, "Oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever." Oh, but yeah, I figured I could just watch the whole thing and it'd be, it would look pretty cool, look pretty decent. But the biggest thing is gonna be looking at the chat and seeing what the chat says because that's usually what I do because it's the one thing that I can't know what's going on. I know what I'm doing is good. Obviously, hear the commentator. Oh, music's under my voice. Oh, sorry. Is that better? Hi, Livy. There's a blindfolded speedrunner, Pro Pokenu. Livy is really really good. Livy does a lot of blindfolded speedruns for a lot of games, like even Zelda. That's cool. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, Livy does blindfolded gaming. Livy's really good. Livy is second place in Pokemon Red. Second place. Yeah. I'm so proud of Livy. One of these days, Livy might, yeah. One of these days, Livy might compete with me for the world record for Pokemon Red, blindfolded, and it'd be that'd be the one time in my life where I'm like, oh my god, the one person I knew could do it did it. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I mean, as long as you guys can hear the stream pretty well, I'm just making sure that I don't skip any. There we go.
All my fellas.
Oh, it's more
All
music.
my fellas.
Um. Uh oh. Okay.
Righty, hello everybody. Welcome to our Pokemon Red Blindfolded speedrun. I'll be your host, Sub Charlie, and we have a couch member called Pro Pokenoob, and the
Okay.
cord Pokemon runner Shifty. I'll pass the mic to you.
Oh, to me? Oh.
Is that better?
Okay. My name is Shifty's Club.
On Red Real? Okay.
I hold multiple world records in Pokemon blindfolded speedrun categories. Figured I'd come here and do Pokemon Red blindfolded for you guys.
Okay,
This
that's
is
good.
pretty much the one thing that people know me most for. Try to make sure I cleaned up a little bit so you guys can enjoy the scenery in the background. Anything you want to say, Pro Pokenoob or anyone
When
else?
was this run? Was it two
Yeah,
Sundays
my name's
ago?
Pro Pokenoob. I'm going to be commentating while
I
Shifty can't
posted
see
it in the
anything
Discord,
on the screen.
Libby.
As this is the
I
blindfolded
even
run, which
mentioned it
I
several
didn't know until
times.
I looked it up. So, yeah, I've played a lot
More
of
than
Pokemon.
that.
I run a lot of
More than
randomizers. I actually run a
100,000
lot of
cards.
Pokemon Red randomizer, so I know a lot about the quirks of this game. And I'm really excited to see this run with one extra glitch being no vision.
Mm-hmm. But we love hearing you really
Pretty
loud.
much. Yes,
Livy,
I'm
Pro Pokenoob made this
All right,
run
so
absolutely
quickly,
amazing.
while Shifty is setting up, I'd just like um to say that the donate link is below. It is for cancer research. Our
Nah, it's
goal
good.
has
It's
been
fine.
lowered, so now it's just 1.1K
I've literally got the
to
microphone
shave.
right at my mouth.
Well,
That's how bad
Buzz
this microphone is.
10 IQ's hair off. So, I mean, I think we all want to
That's
see
it.
this. So,
I
donation
mean,
link is below.
yeah. All right. So I was just tagging every single one of my
Just
things,
wait for it,
so
Livy. You're gonna
everyone
love it.
can know to come watch. But yeah,
I'm looking mostly
I
for
was
the
talking. I was like,
chat.
oh no, I
everyone
forgot
everyone
to
was
do
hyped.
this.
The chat's the best part. That's the react. That's where I come and I'm like, oh
Charlie,
my
do you
god,
know
they
a lot
actually
about
did it.
Pokemon?
I'd say more in the like black and white games era, but that's about it. Yeah, I've been playing Pokemon TCG recently, but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
not that much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
TCG's
Claire
fun.
De La
Personally,
Lynn, Blindfolded.
most
Wow, I
fun to
love
me.
that. That's funny. Yeah.
I was actually
Yeah,
a beta
it really
tester for
is.
the original.
0.25K my hair is yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know how much it takes for my hair to be
Wow,
gone?
bro.
It looks so
20,000
different from
subs.
now. And then they have Pocket, which is
That
even
was
cleaner. and it's
that
just-
right there cemented
I
in
look at it
stone.
and I marvel that I used to play on something that was 12 FPS on a
120 stars
really
and
old
oh
laptop.
yeah.
So
Heck yeah. All right, I think I've
But
posted
Bubsy is a
as
really
much
good
as I need to,
speedrunner.
so.
Like overall, one of the
Hopefully I did.
best we've ever seen do blindfolded.
But if you guys are ready, y'all just let me know.
He was the first one to do Pokemon Red blindfold as far
I
as
think
speedrunning
we
goes.
are.
Alright.
Yep.
Okie doke. Nope. That's a joke, of course.
I was
the John
joking
Cena
too.
check.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of funny.
All right. So first go to options, and then I think I did this correctly. Hang on.
Yep.
Fast. Yeah. Okay, I did. Okay, we're good. So basically, put it on fast, and then the battle animation off. Battle style stays to shift, and then when you guys are ready, just tell me. Just give me a countdown, and I'll start.
In time for the best
Quickly, just before we
commentary
start,
ever.
we got
in
our
the
first
history
donation of the
any
run, which is
blindfolded
$10.
speed
Thank
run
you,
in a
Tokyo,
marathon.
with the message "Go Go."
Probably better than
Thanks a lot,
Yeah.
any
Tokyo.
speed run ever.
This really
Hey, go-
goes.
Yeah.
God.
Go tell all of your friends about this run. Tell them to come donate. This is something I hope to bring as much as I can to this. Hopefully, you guys get like hundreds of dollars off of this.
Oh,
Hopefully,
the
yeah.
website
This
unfortunately
is,
is
yeah.
down, Livy. I apologize. I did not pay
I'm sorry. I
for it
didn't
to
mean
stay
interrupt
up.
you.
I probably
Count
need
up
to
when
take
you're
that
ready. It doesn't
now.
matter to me.
Yeah, I
I've
think
got
3,
Yeah, I've
2,
got a
1.
Find
and go.
somewhere to put the sub goals and sub drawing.
Okay. Welcome to Pokemon Red, the only reason why we could complain about tree physics in today's modern Pokemon controversies. This game is built with hopes and dreams and a whole lot of nothing. It's a really, really good game for its time. However, there are many, many things that Shifty is going to abuse to make this go really, really fast. And he's going to do it without the comfort of his eyeballs. So, first things first, you're going to be noticing that his Pokemon has been named A. Why? Not because A is a good name, not because it's actually the first letter of my real name, but it's actually because this does like that letter counting text stuff. So it's faster just to have one letter pop up when they're talking about it. So either way, he's going to get caught by Oak being like, you can't do that. And then he's going to bring you back and he's going to tell you, take one of your weaponized monsters to take out into the world and go become champion or something. By the way, there's an evil organization you have to take down. And Shifty didn't realize I was going to have this kind of energy. So this is going to be really fun, especially since I am passionate about Pokemon. But man, I am even more passionate to tell you that what this run is and how unique it actually is, because it has some of the most ridiculous pivots in a single main, I think, of any Pokemon game. using one main Pokemon. We're going to be going to that very, very quickly. So, we're going to be picking up Squirtle. Squirtle is objectively not only the coolest Gen 1 Pokemon of the 3 starters, sorry Charizard fans, and no one recognizes Bulbasaur as a real example, even though my girlfriend loves that, but we're going to be naming that A as well, so that, you know, again, we don't have the text going through. And Squirtle is just really easy to get through Brock, because Bubble, I believe, just destroys everything. So nonetheless, Shifty's going to be fighting his rival, who has now been named his rival. It's Oak's grandson, Gary. I mean, Blue. So they're going to fight. Now, a couple things you need to know about Pokemon. This game was made in 1997, 6, something like that. They have accuracy checks. Yeah, there you go.
98 in the U.S.
So, for some reason, we really like the fact that we can miss moves in the 1990s. So, you have to note that Tackle, unlike in modern games where they're 100% accuracy, Tackle is 95%. So you're just hoping you don't miss. So we're going to go for a Tail Whip to lower its defense, which does matter. As you can see, it goes from doing nothing to next to nothing. And it's going to be a long slog of a fight here while they slap each other back and forth. But you can kind of tell by the pacing between. So I'm going to guess in a blindfolded run, because Shifty told me like I could give hints, but I'm going to guess, because I didn't actually watch a blindfolded run of this, that you can tell based on the pauses between the sounds of you making the commands that you can tell it's either a crit or a status or stat lowering move.
So the number of clicks you hear based on the text that they can use, like if you hear a click at the end of
this controller is not really the greatest.
That's either super effective or a crit. If you're 2, that's super effective crit.
Except it's got extra buttons on it, and it really messes me up if I try to do something like fast.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1,
it's called the.
4, 1, 2,
Let's
3,
go.
4,
Yeah,
1, 2,
it's
3,
the Razor Wolverine turn
1, 2, 3,
Ultimate.
4, 5, 1,
It's
2,
the
3, 4,
Generation
5,
1 Ultimate.
Oh my god.
Give me a
And,
little hug.
Oh my god. Alright, so now I have to hit the wall. Alright, Rattata, let's go. Level 2 or 3. If it's not level 2 or 3, I'm gonna be sad.
I'll leave you in suspense with that.
It's gonna kill it in 3 hits if it's a 2 or 3. If it's level 4,
Only,
it attacks me first,
which is good.
and that sucks.
We've gotten it to the point where we can easily count the number of steps
The reason why
without an encounter
Go
to
ahead.
get
The reason
there
why
without any
Shifty
box.
is counting is because he is trying to manipulate getting to a Pokemon that's going to be carrying us through 99.8% of this run.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Nidoran over on Route 23. First, we have to bring Oak's parcel back because you can't do that without actually giving him the ability to receive a Pokedex being shipped out from a convenience store. They had Amazon before Amazon? I don't know, it's supposed to be like mail delivery service, but it never happens in any other game, so it's weird that these guys are doing personal favors for the professor. And
Yeah,
it's the only one that does personal favors for Professor. Like, I don't know where he gets his Pokeball supply from, or the better balls or anything like that. He's just kind of like, yeah, these guys are great for me. So that's gonna be his voice for the rest of the run, by the way. Either way, we're gonna receive the Pokedex. I don't think we ever used the Pokedex in this, but
I
the
would,
Pokedex exists.
I could do that. Oh, come on. Or let's do this. There we go. Yeah, I know. This is BS. But well, the problem isn't that. Oh no. You want this? Yeah. Well, the problem is I don't know if I don't know if it's if I'm allowed to have that on my stream. The thing is because it's copyright. I have no idea if that's allowed to be on my channel. That's why I have to mute it and, cut the picture. But that's the only reason why. And we're just gonna hope that this is not as crappy from now on. But yeah, that's the only reason that I muted it and where you guys can't hear it. Because I want to be on the safe side.
For the purposes of progression, because old man on ground without coffee will not move until we can prove we can use technology.
But there you go.
There's literally no other reason. Grandson shows up, grandson says, hey, what went to you? And then you just both get one because you brought home 2. And only 2, by the way. There's only 2 ever made in the world. No one else talks about their Pokedex. Until, like, Gen 2, I think. Everyone else is like, yeah, we got these cool devices that give us reading on our spare time while we're on the bullet train. I don't know.
But yeah, we talked about technology. I'm an old man, so yeah, I don't know too much about technology.
I am.
But you could ask the guy in
very old
Palatown
man.
who says technology is amazing and tells you the most ridiculously 1996 to 8 technological thing.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ah, crap.
So these
That was my
counts are
fault
going to
trying
be
to-
getting shifty towards that Nidoran catch. So basically what's going to happen is you have to walk a very specific number of steps. He's going to be hitting the walls a few times because,
That
again,
was
lack of
awesome,
eyeballs.
that-
And then we're going to get to the part in Route 23 where we are going to be quiet because there's
That'll,
going to be
like,
a
never
count that's
happen
going
again.
to need to happen in order for Shifty to find and manipulate for the Nidoran male. Nidoran male is incredibly versatile. We'll get more into it after Brock. But for now,
But one
we're just
too
going to
many.
watch
I
the
knew it
beauty
too
that
when I did that. I
is
was like, oh, I
old video
forgot.
games and manipulating their data. Here we go.
And see, I was doing that for their sake. I had no idea that guy was sitting
Ah,
there.
crap. My,
No idea.
where's my keyboard at? Hang on. I gotta hit this button. Okay, there we go. And that's gonna start a flow timer. If you guys hear some deek, 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 I do apologize. That's my flow
That
timer.
I haven't
For the
watched
purposes
this
of this
until
run,
now.
I
This is the
use it,
first time I'm
so
ever seeing it.
I'm not sitting here trying to determine
I
if I'm getting
knew that happened.
but
I knew I
my
did not
timer,
mess that
let's
up.
see.
I'd practiced that for hours before doing this.
Oh, come on.
And I knew it too.
Either I did that wrong, or here, I'm gonna do this just to make sure it's 100%.
It's like if there was ever a chance that that happened,
Because I don't normally do that, but I want to make sure I do it
Yeah.
correctly.
I did it specifically for that
What I'm
run.
gonna do is I'm gonna go up here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into the other route, so if the guy, where's my?
Yeah, I totally messed that up.
Oh wait, I totally forgot. Wait, did I? Yeah, I forgot. I have to go down one. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I shouldn't have messed that up.
I think we could slightly forgive you with the whole, like, doing this in an impressive way possible.
Yeah, this is fun, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. And this is another problem in the run. That is not the same Nidoran. And the way I found out
All right.
is by taking 2 steps down
Yay.
and not being able
The
to
run can
clear
begin.
the grass.
No, wait. Was I 3 squares up?
You were.
Oh, no.
Actually,
That's the wrong Nidoran.
it is?
It is the wrong
Le-
Nidoran.
level 4?
That, I have to be on the second one up. I just now realized
Oh!
because I went the, yeah.
Yep.
What's the difference if you don't mind me asking?
Hang on one second.
After you.
Oh wait, I forgot to do this. Hang on. This is the only part of the run that takes the time. The rest of it's pretty easy. This is why I put the extra 15 minutes in there. I totally forgot to start that.
Got it.
I practiced this a million times. I should have this down pat. Okay, please tell me that's the second square one. If that is, then we're good to go.
That was the second one.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, for the record, this is not like a serious run.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
be a nice guy because, you know, I don't wanna. You know, it's one thing to be running into a wall nonstop. You'll get the hint because you hear boom boom, like your forehead's constantly slamming into what looks like a tree. But you know.
Yeah.
we have the
you're
Nidoran.
good.
Nidoran has many, many great things about it, and if I told you all of it right now, you would leave because then you would just know what the run's gonna look like. So we're gonna keep you in suspense, and Shifty's gonna show you the evolution, literally, of Nidoran Male throughout this run because I think it's one of the most ridiculously fluid routes of any Pokemon game with the way that the TMs and the levels and everything work.
Mhm.
So we're going to be entering Viridian Forest. Viridian Forest has a lot of lovely places where the bug catchers can't see you. And
that.
I think we're coming up to one of the Is this one of the scariest fights? The level 9 Weedle?
Not the scariest. Okay, so I don't know if I went up enough, so I'm gonna do this just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then stop at 11, and then come over, and then do
I
that.
accidentally hit
Just
it.
in case.
11 and only went 10.
But yeah, no,
That's
the
fine.
scariest fight, I'll tell you when it gets here.
Oh, okay. But this one's kind of bad because of the poison sting, right?
It is, but I get enough of the, I get enough potions and an antidote, so it's not gonna bother me too much.
Oh, okay. Luckily with Gen 1, when blindfolded, there are actually
Amazing
a lot
memory
of
guy,
audio cues to tell you when you're hitting a wall or when you're low on HP.
Original
You
bomb.
can hear the status. So like there are a lot of really, really good things. Even with having animations off and everything like that, you can
I can
basically
barely
tell
remember
what you're
that.
doing. Even like different sounds for finding items underneath,
I love
getting
that.
caught by trainers.
My name
So
is-
there's gonna be a couple things you're gonna be noticing with trainers. I don't know
Oh,
what it looks
God.
like in the
That's funny.
blindfold. It looks like in a blindfolded run. But
Yeah.
with trainers, usually in a Pokemon or in Gen 1 speedruns,
Wow.
you're gonna want to do one of two things. You're either gonna want to walk right next to the trainers, so that they just do the bring over their head, or you want to talk to them because talking to them speeds them up. They don't do the bring over their head and then they just begin to fight you. If they have to walk, they walk at like half your speed, and you're already looking
Which
like
is
you have
amazing.
broken
It makes
ankles
me
walking
wish
from
my
Kanto.
memory was
So
this
imagine
good.
these
Yeah.
people on their hands and knees dragging themselves by by their top lip. They're very, very
It's like
slow.
one of the few things
So we're gonna be
about
trying
me.
to hug these people as much as
my
possible. We like
memory.
close combat, and it's
One of
not in
the
this
few
game
things that
yet,
people
but we
like.
will be
Oh.
enjoying it. As you can hear, this is the oh no,
Yeah,
we're in
people love
trouble,
my
but luckily
personality.
for us,
Oh
we're
my
gonna
God.
hear we leveled up,
But
and the A
My
team
memory's
continues to thrive.
yeah,
Have you guys ever
my
called
memory's
this the A
definitely
team,
the
by the
one
way,
part
in the
of me
speedrunning
that,
community?
No.
I treasure
should be called the
a lot.
A
Tell
team.
them that. Tell them that. Yeah.
We're gonna have to.
Or it's got a
I don't think I got poison.
like it's
but I'm gonna use-
unfair.
try
I'm
to
gonna
use
say
it
that
just in
the
case.
memory that I have is
Okay, then
unfair
not- okay,
compared
so-
to everyone else because of being able to retain as much information. Like whereas everyone else is working really hard trying to remember, and I have a meta-eidetic memory.
So this is going to be...
Not
Sorry, go ahead.
purely identity.
No, you go ahead.
Meta identity.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, this is the
Which
reason
is
why we
right.
leave it on shift. Usually in Pokemon games, other
Very
than Gen
good.
8 and 9, because
Agreed.
they remove
I'm
this
having
feature
trouble
for some
remembering routes
silly
for runs
reason.
I can see.
You want to be setting it to set. So shift means that when you defeat a Pokemon and the trainer has multiple Pokemon on the roster, it'll ask, would you like to switch? And to get an advantage every single time, because this game is incredibly casual.
2, 3,
However,
4, 5, 1,
there is
2,
one
3,
particular
4, 5,
time
6,
in this run, which
1,
is
2,
very
3,
interesting,
4, 5,
that
1,
we
2,
actually need
3,
to level
1,
up
2,
this
3,
Nidoran. So you
1,
saw
2,
Shifty
3.
there put Nidoran Male in front to face the level 12 Geodude. And that's because it's going to give us enough XP when we switch into the Cool Carry in Squirtle for us to have a functional Nidoran for the remainder of
And
the
anyone
run.
wondering,
So
that
this
was
is the
someone
setup
who was outside my
effectively
door.
the whole way on how the game,
Yeah,
like when I
remember
said that
using
it runs
Incredible
super
Ones
smoothly,
after
the XP and everything just
uni,
works
then
out
I
super
studied,
well. That you could do something
learned
like this
that
on
code
Brock,
and then-
and then you have your carry.
'Cause
So
I'm
that's part one of like 19 of the cool things about Nidoran Male
Okay.
gets to do for this. So here we're going to be switching into A from A, and A is going to go for the move that A is eventually going to learn, which is going to be the Bubble, which is not going to be what Nidoran Male learns. But the point is, all the rock Pokemon in this game are rock ground, which means they are quad super effective. If you don't know how Pokemon typings work, let me explain. If you're super effective and it makes sense, no, that doesn't make any sense because Ice is neutral against fire in this game. It's Gen 1, give it a break. But basically, rock is weak to water, ground...
Oh. Caught it. See, I hate when it's doing this. Like yes, I support GFH, but this is kicking it very close. I wish it would tell me ads begin in 5, 4, or I wish it would do that. So it's just not just going straight into it. Like, I don't mind the ads. Granted, this is going to be an hour longer because of them, but... But yeah, I never went to college, or I never attended a university. Let's put it that way. I've been to them to watch sporting events, but... So I know nothing about like the actual like university experience, like college or anything like that. This is like the stupidest thing I've ever seen is
is doing quadruple the damage, and since Bubble is a super hyphy base 20 water move, it's not going to do that much, but it will two-shot everything. We're actually going to be doing a double switch back into the Nidoran Male to give it a little bit more XP,
100%.
so that it can learn its move at level 8. After this Onyx attempts to scream at a turtle, which is weird.
I didn't learn
But,
much in high school or elementary.
Nonetheless,
Oh,
everything's
no.
going to be dropping to 2 bubbles.
Please be a 2-hit knockout. 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 Oh, thank God. Dude, when I was saving before the fight, I forgot, because I normally do, like, world record runs, so I forgot I could just go down 3. I originally went to up 3, and I'm like, ah, crap, go up 2, because, like, I'm dumb. I don't know why I did that. So I
By the
gotta get
way,
down.
we need more topless Brock. We do!
Uh,
Have you ever played Pokemon Masters EX?
I have not.
Okay, in Pokemon's Masters EX, when I
haven't.
played it for like a month, I got Brock as one of my carries, and his whole ultimate attack is he literally rips his shirt off and does the crossed arm things, and his attack name is Brock Hard. And I think it is the best thing Pokemon has ever put out in a non-main line
Rock hard.
Pokemon game. Like, it's just,
Oh,
it's so
God.
good.
That brings back memories that I thought were very.
Either way,
long
we're buying
gone.
more regenerative mace for our Pokemon so that when they
Brock
get hurt, we
Harden.
also make them blind so that they can feel more attuned to the run and
It's
healthier.
Yeah. I won't say
And now we're
for
going to be entering the
what,
part where
but
Nidoran Male is going to
if you
become
get the context
carry.
of a
So we're going to
name,
be, first of
Brock
all,
Harden, then
shifting to
you
set.
may
So now anytime that we
understand
defeat a Pokemon in battle, it's not
what
going
I
to ask
went
us to
through back
switch
in the
because
day,
Nidoran
but
Male
I
is
can't-
strong
I
enough
can't
in
go
this
through
route
details.
to be
It's
able
a
to start
Twitch
carrying
thing.
on its own. And the main reason for that, one of the, again, plethora of reasons, is because of Horn Attack. Horn Attack is, I don't remember, is it base 60 or 65 in this
It's
game?
60, yeah.
It is 60. Eventually it gets bumped up to 65 because I
Yeah.
know every gen and I played competitive and I hate that I know that. But it's a base 60 move and 100% accuracy. The only way a base 100 accuracy move misses in Gen 1, yes, there is a condition. It's called the 1 in 256 syndrome. Basically what it means is the game can just decide, nah. It can happen to Master Balls, it can happen to any 100% accurate move, but that's better than a potential 5% chance of missing. So basically, Horn Attack is going to be doing enough damage here between Leer and Horn Attack, and you're going to be able to clear all of these bug trainer or bug catchers, youngsters, last out.
I screwed up. I hit Lair twice. It's not game changing though, but it's good.
Yeah, I love this.
But that means I can go tackle.
The commentary is good.
Risking the miss?
It just saves an extra horn attack.
That's true. How tight are Horn Attack PowerPoint usage in this?
Does
Which
what?
can be the
How
difference.
how tight
if
is
you
the
range
PowerPoint
the,
saving
And
for
route,
Horn Attack?
route 3 is very tight.
Interesting.
For me anyway.
Hmm.
Sometimes you'll get lucky enough and you'll get a crit or two during these
So
four
it's
fights.
basically you're
and it just
normally
makes it so
using
much easier.
6 for
If you
this
crit during
battle,
the rat attack,
4 for the second one,
but no.
10 for the next one, and then 5 for the final one. So use all your horn attacks. Normal speedrunners don't do this though.
You also notice one of the bigger changes from normal Pokemon Red speedruns. We have a lot more potions, if I recall. Even
This-
from the beginning.
This right
Yeah.
here is the toughest fight. I have to say for this.
Oh. Why?
This Pokemon coming up right now is
Oh. Quick attack, or is it Hyper Fang now?
it's a quick attack.
It's quick attack.
No, please. Oh God, no,
Thank
no, no,
God,
no,
this
no, no,
thing-
no, 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 no. Okay, do not double quick attack. Please do not double quick attack. Oh my God, thank God. Oh my God.
Oh, this Rattata's keeping it free.
Are you kidding me? Wait, why did it go 3 times? I swear I got the right Nidoran.
I got
Okay,
the
so
right
accidentally
Nidoran. I
just used
did.
another one of those quick attacks, or horn attacks, sorry. Okay, so Ekans is the furthest thing from please don't rap, please don't rap. Oh, come on.
That was free.
For those who don't
That
know,
was
in
free.
Gen 1, again, another beauty of Gen 1, actually used by me in Gen 1 competitive OU because I hate people. Wrap, Bind, Clamp, and Fire Spin. When you get hit by those, you actually lose your entire attack turn. It's not like Gen 2 and up where it's just like, you take periodic damage per turn. No, you actually just lose your entire turn. And there's also the potential that if Shifty got crit there on the first wrap, and this is my favorite thing to tell everybody in my community because they hate it when I riddle it off because it's my favorite note about multi-hit attacks. If you crit on the first part of a multi-hit attack, you crit all of the multi-hit attacks. If you don't crit on the first one, you can't crit any of the future ones. For some reason, you could crit periodic damage. It's Gen 1. It tried, and we still play the game 26 years later. So, like, I don't know. This is that like fourth cousin twice removed that when you see them at a
I've been
picnic
playing
for
the
some reason
TCG
you're like,
for
I
26
appreciate
years
you.
since
I don't
base
know
set
you, but
in
like
January.
you brought
So,
us
yeah.
joy at some point, you know. Either way, we're getting Gen 1 damage rolls
7
here
years old,
because
well,
they use
base set
DVs
pre-release
instead of
in
IVs,
December
and I believe that
98.
makes damage numbers more ridiculous. I'm trying to remember
Yeah, it is.
which one's worse. Yeah, DVs only went up to 15, whereas IVs, the contemporary way for them to make stats vary between Pokemon to show like evolutionary
I love how
differences of,
knowledgeable
hey,
you
some of these
are
Pokemon are better than
sharing
other
in
Pokemon. You know,
chat.
it's a nice
amazing,
shout out to
bro.
biology. However, this is a video game
Like-
that ticks us off. But anyways, in Gen 1, because DVs were kind of like halved and they calculated stats differently,
That should not have happened.
Yeah, I shouldn't have.
when you said two up in the grass, you meant like the second step in grass, right? Not the third step in the grass?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you did hit the right Nidoran. You're getting some like super 1 HP ones.
Oh, you can't hear
Getting a
me?
lot of super low rolls, and
Wait.
that's what I was trying to explain is numbers can look like that, and it sucks. Sometimes you'll do like 66% of
Am I
their
just,
bar,
like,
and then you'll
silent or
hit 'em and then
something? I don't
suddenly
know,
they live
because-
with
oh,
2 or
okay,
3
cool,
HP.
sorry.
And that's just how DVs work.
Yeah, I probably
That's why
got
I think
too
the
far away
changes
from the
of
mic, my
algorithm
bad.
Of how they calculate damage and everything actually became
Yeah, my
cleaner.
bad.
Go ahead, let's go.
Yeah, my mic
Let's
is
do
not that
double
good. I gotta
damage
get a
for
better
more
one
modern
at
Pokemon
some point.
fans. Yes, back in our day when we played games that did double damage and you got crit, and you're like, oh no! You see the numbers ticking ever so slightly quicker than you would expect. Yes, it was double damage, which only works in a speedrunner's favor. Except when you crit, and then you have to see it's a critical hit, and it slows you down because text
Yeah.
boxes.
Or you crit
This is
after
probably a good
getting
time
like
before we get into
2x
some of the more exciting
items.
stuff in Mount Moon for
Here
Charlie
comes
to say
very
anything
Jin,
if you have
study
anything.
mechanics a lot. I did lose details here and there, but little was
Not
living
yet.
Poking
Enjoying the
knowledge helps
commentary.
use cases and those like, oh
Me
yeah,
too.
definitely. I agree.
Well, thank you.
I just remember from like playing like
This is
2 more hours.
the
this is the most
gaming
legendary
guides.
commentary I've
I would
ever
just
heard in
know
my
what
life.
everything does
thank you.
because I would go reference it whenever I
Imagine this
needed
guy
it.
being at
Like I'd
Pokemon
look and see.
events, being a
Okay, so
commentator for actual
Slibro
competitive
learns
Pokemon.
Amnesia at level
I-
46
that's
and
actually what I was
That
doing.
would be
Gen
crazy.
1.
I was
know
doing
that
my
for the
own
future,
tournaments to try and
if I need to
practice
know
to
that.
work at those events.
Like
unfortunately,
I know
it was
that
at a time where
if I don't
they already
level
had. I
Dragonair
can't
up
remember
at
the guy's
55,
name, but they had
Dragonite will
Flygon?
never
What
learn
was
a
his name?
flying
Something
type attack.
Flygon? Like he was already the hype guy,
'Cause you're
and I
never gonna
was
teach
I
it
was an
fly.
average battler.
'Cause
I
fly
was a guy who brought
sucks.
like Dunsparce and Alomomola to
Until they
to
finally
competitive
bump
scenes.
its
I also
damage
played nothing
output
but
to
Oko,
90.
which is very apt considering I'm commentating a Gen 1 game, because that will be showing up in about
Yep.
12 levels. So 10 levels, 10 levels.
I will just remind our new viewers that the donation link is right there below. That in the US on average in 2024 we had over 2 million new cases and over 600,000 deaths. So this is really just a cause to stand for. And it goes towards some really cool incentives, like buzzing 10 IQ's hair off.
And this right here is Spiro Manip. This is what most 80% glitchless runs don't do, but I'm not a guy who can do crap. I accidentally. Hopefully I'll catch it.
It's
in 4
fine.
balls. I normally manip this, but I was talking. That's my fault. I'm not the smartest person. Okay,
I
there
still
we go.
got it.
But no,
So what's the difference between Pidgey and Spearow then here for the Manip?
okay. So for me, I trade Spearow for Farfetch, so I have only 3 Pokemon in party as opposed to 4. And it makes it easier blindfolded because you don't have to deal with having to do like the Paris Manip and like the whole Moon Manip thing. But at the same time, it's just like one less Pokemon.
Another stupid ad. Oh well. They literally overdo themselves with these ads. I don't understand whoever set this up. I really don't understand why they set it the way they did. But no, what I'm saying, it's not that they auto put, it's that the person horrible on VODs, yeah. But that's what I'm saying, you still have control over how often though, because I did it to mine where I literally only have it like it was at like once every 30 minutes or hour. Whereas like for my ads, or I tried to do away with them period, but they won't let me. I told them I don't need money on ads. It's like, what am I going to do with that money? What am I going to do with the literal 5 cents that they send me every month for showing some kind of stupid car commercial or some, I don't know, some crappy electronic device?
No, Squirrel in his dig.
There we go.
Oh, so Farfetch removes the need. Oh, for cut.
Right.
But I could be wrong.
Oh, okay.
I just don't
That's
want to watch
actually a
my
very
own
smart way to do
VODs.
it.
It's
Welcome to the absolute worst
I don't get
part
I don't
of the
get
entire
near
run for
this
me.
many
I
ads.
hate this run.
I can't believe
hate
they
this
don't have
fucking run.
repels. They don't have repels in
Dude.
Pewter City. If you're a youngin, if you're a person who never played Gen 1 and you wonder why everybody complains about Mount Moon with the Zubats, you're gonna hear that scream every single time. So I challenge people to count how many Zubats they hear and to donate to the amount of Zubats that Shifty. So here's the thing, right? It's kind of like the blind fighting the blind because Zubats can't see either. So really, you should be donating in support of that because he would, if Shifty could and it was socially acceptable, he would screech right back at them to scare them off, and I wouldn't
Yeah.
blame him. I would too if it wasn't socially unacceptable. So like, or you know what? We're on a marathon. Do it if it's gonna make money. Do it. But yeah,
I'm a
this
blind
is.
guy Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go.
I'm a blindfolded man running from a blind Pokemon.
Minus the screaming. He's silently screaming. But Mount Moon actually has some of the key things that we're going to be needing to make Nidoran evolve in this run, and I mean that as a double entendre because
Blind
there's
feelings
an
of
escape
blind,
rope,
yeah.
there was a
Or
TM
flame
that
of
he
blind,
picked
yeah.
up. There's also going to be an item coming at the top of this floor right before
I
he
figured
hits
there
the
would be
ladder.
more
That is
comments in
going
this,
to
but I guess
enable
not.
us to find one of, if not probably the strongest early available Pokemon in Pokemon Red, I want to say.
Yeah.
Not just because of its flexibility, but I think like stat-wise, it
These
actually
encounters are
is stronger than
crazy
Blastoise and everything.
bad.
So
Level 16, it is the strongest thing in the game. Are you kidding me?
that is, yeah, I believe it's minimum of 2 free steps in this game, and then the third step can catch you with a Pokemon.
I
So I
hate
think so
this
far you're up
so
to $8
much.
donating, chat. If I counted that wrong, doesn't matter. Benefits charity can't help you with that. That's
Okay.
9. This is ridiculous.
I hope for the good of the stream, it does this for people to donate, but I don't want this thing to go over 2 hours, 30 minutes. Oh my god.
But you know what? We started 45 minutes earlier than we were supposed to, right?
Okay, I didn't know.
I think. Well, I was told 12:45. We started like 12:15. So we're just rebalancing the time to the marathon.
Oh, I was told like 12:27 was the original time.
Well, you know what? Even when I could see, it didn't matter. I should have looked at the schedule with a blindfold.
We're good.
I don't know.
I hated this right here.
Oh my god.
I
What if I
hated
was?
that.
What if I decided? What if somebody donated? Let's see. If someone donates $50, let's do $50. If somebody donates $50, I'll commentate this blindfolded for a section of the run.
Oh.
Because I can do it by sound. I play enough Pokemon Red that I know it from sound, and I can probably tell you.
I hated
What's
that,
going on?
bro.
This absolute sucks because I'm trying to count from the wall and it did it twice. One or two steps, it got me counter. I went back to the wall, recounted, gave me another encounter, and so I had to go back and count 3 steps before I go down.
Yep.
And the reason why he's counting to go from the wall is because he has to hit this ladder to grab another item, which is very important for this is the item to keep us from having to use Pokemon centers, I believe. So.
No, this is the TM.
Oh, it's the TM. Oh yeah, this is the weird TM that I really need. Like, this is one where speedrunners get this. I don't get it. It must be a damage calculation thing. When we get there, we'll talk about it. Because, like I said, this game is very interesting with how much you build up this Pokemon.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and I don't know. I just keep harping on it because I think it's cool.
TM01 is the coolest and worst move. Speedrunners love it, and we hate it. We love its power, we hate its accuracy. Mega Punch.
Mega Punch.
All right.
Yeah, it's a
Blindfolded
super
runner and
disappointing
blindfolded
move.
commentator.
For something that's so
Use the
mega compared to
donate
Mega
link
Kick,
pinned
it
in
is
chat if you let
so
me see
weak.
that. Yeah,
Is it base
definitely.
80 or 85 in this game?
80, I think?
I think it
would've
busts
been-
to
that
85
would've
at
been
some
awesome.
point.
Yeah. Pokemon Speedrunner, I'll have to verify that.
Yeah. But it's 80 or 85 power and 80 accuracy. So, you know, 1 in.
I'm sure they would have
Oh,
put
man,
a
I just
camera
lost my
up and
math.
shown you. Like, they would have
I
hit,
keep- yeah, 1 in like 3 and something. Well, okay,
They'd have put you to the
tutor math,
left of
sorry,
me
I'm
or
not
something.
dooming the education.
like, to hide the
educational future.
boxes.
I'm a phys ed teacher, right? I count in scores. No. But yeah, Mega Punch is going to probably fix some damage numbers that Horn Attack
Like
cannot.
these encounters,
But otherwise,
absolutely. were the
arguably, I
most
would
troll
argue that
thing
Mega
in the
Punch is
world.
not the most exciting TM. I'm gonna hide the exciting TM. Oh look, a Paris. I'm gonna hide the exciting TM for you guys when we see it, because I personally think it's the funniest thing in the universe. But either way, we're coming up to the Helix versus Dome decision. Chat, which one are we picking? It doesn't
Thank
matter. It should
God
always
that
be
there was
Dome. That
no
should be your
guns
answer
there, 'cause
because
I can
Helix is
actually,
overhyped,
like-
and I worship a fossil
Like,
that has
I can
sides for
count
arms.
most of those.
Sorry, it's cooler. Cthulhu shell, but sides for
That
arms.
one I didn't really count.
I'm an
that
Edward
out,
Scyther
but I guess I
fan
just,
guy.
Like, 'cause I go.
That is very uncommon
When I
that
go
I went that
1,000,
long of a stretch without an
1,000,
encounter.
1,000,
Why did you say
1,000,
that?
1,000,
Now you're gonna
I
get
know I
3 of them
should.
before you talk to the rocket.
And then I
No,
make
I
sure
go
go
up.
one over just in case I don't.
And then I know
wanna-
it's not exactly
and then I
right,
can
but I still go
stay.
one left just in case.
because I don't want the stupid. 55% of you will understand why I hate this trainer.
I love that joke so much.
And if you know the meme, you know 55% meme.
Is it 55 in this game? It's not 60?
Yeah, the supersonic, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking Hypnosis.
Oh no.
Because wasn't Hypnosis 45 in this game?
Oh, I have
Was it-
no idea.
It was like really bad in this game, I
Oh.
thought.
God, Reddit just crit me now.
That crit
Oh my
was
God.
horrible.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of Pokemon facts that I could easily riddle off to you that makes this game super extra special fun. When we have these lulls and we're not looking at the
These
A
are some
team
of
getting
the
slapped to
lowest
red.
rolls I've ever had, bro. This is like horrible.
I'm not taking any chances. Like Steve Urkel says, I'm not taking any chances. I'm going home. I'm just
You
gonna
know, this-
attack.
It kind of feels like a gut punch when you walk through all of these Zubats, only to face a Zubat. Like, Team Rocket definitely knows how to hit you in the feelies. Also, yes, poison is weak to bug in this game. Why? Because bugs can eat poison, yes. Other typings to note, the psychic type cannot, or sorry, the ghost type cannot touch the mental powers of psychic types. Fire does not resist ice in this game, so yes, Charizard is weak to ice. What are the other weird ones? Bug
Oh, I
super
don't
effective
know.
is poison.
Grass.
You're gonna notice
Grass
soon when we
poison's
fight a
weak to the
Mankey
ground,
that
because poison
Karate
comes
Chop and
first.
Low Kick are normal.
Those are just.
Hey, this is the Moon Moon menu, and basically I toss the Pokeball. I use the rare candy to evolve because Nidoran can't learn Water Gun, but Nidorino can, and then I can evolve the Nidorino to Nidoking. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down A. And then, once you get Nidoking, then I can learn Mega Punch, because a thing that walks on all fours can't learn Mega Punch, but a thing that walks on two can.
It's true though.
That's fact. Try punching when you're on all
I don't
fours.
understand
I'm a third
why
degree black belt.
Nidoran
You can't do it very
Water
well.
Gun is stupid.
And it would hurt if you punch a tibia. That really hurts. More the fibula, but no, finite. No, tibia. Tibia would hurt, yeah. But yeah, that's the TM I was hinting at. That's like the one of the cooler ones is Water Gun. Because there are rock types you need to defeat, and if you take a look at our moveset, it's Horn Attack and Mega Punch. So Water Gun just makes this okay. It's more than enough. In fact, that water move will evolve to something else, and it's not Surf yet. Ever. Does it learn Surf, or is it the Squirrel learn Surf? I don't know now.
Squirtle learn Surf.
Squirrel learn Surf. Oh, really? It sticks with that other water move until... Huh. Okay, either way. Nidoking is
Got
going
some
to
chalky milk.
punch Sludge and then punch a ball.
And then punch a floating thing of gas.
Yeah, and then punch a gas
Chalky
bag,
milk
which
and banana are
arguably is
good.
not a good idea, but we're poison type, which actually helps a lot with all of the poison moves that you can deal with. It's just another great convenient thing that you don't have to deal with Smog poisoning you, and then you get all like the epileptic flashes of you being poisoned, having to buy antidotes. Like, it does clean up a lot of the issues. That's what's so unique about this particular speedrun is
100%.
Nidoran solves a lot of issues that would, because when you get poisoned in Gen 1, it actually does slow you down. And the Helix? Okay, but like a lot of things slow you down in this game, so being a poison type helps. So it's just so fascinating.
3, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
It's a new dawn.
Again, I apologize for the all the ads, guys. I want, if I could, I would love to highlight the video and download it for myself. I would. No one will let me, but I'd 100% do it.
And then, as long as I don't jump around there
Yeah,
somewhere, I
yeah.
don't know. I want to make sure I jump over a ledge so I can hear it. If I clear the thing, I'm going to be really pissed. Because there's only one other guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then the sound down.
I hope it's still
down,
somewhat
down,
audible.
1, 2, enter. But you keep talking, like, I can still hear the game.
Oh, I know. I'm just. Sometimes we need to get the POV because I don't know if a lot of people have seen blindfold speedruns, but I watch an okay amount. Like I watch Bubsya, I watch a couple other people who do speedruns of other games, and I feel like sometimes in marathons we don't actually get to hear all of the tricks because they're like trying to go for a record or something like that. So there are a lot of things that go on with blindfold runs that make them not just impressive because one is blindfolded, but because there are extra techniques you have to remember on top of the actual strategies of the speedrun. So really, like, this is a mental fortitude and endurance game because, for example, finding this rare candy, you have to count that out. Doing this when you can't hear steps or anything is very difficult to do. So all of these audio cues and bumps and things like that, even if it makes the game look slower, it gets a lot worse if you find yourself in the middle of Cerulean City not knowing where you are. You hop over a ledge
Right.
and suddenly you're in the middle of nowhere. So...
He's 100% right.
Now, okay, I need this explained to me, though. Why do you talk to the bike shop guy?
For instant text, sorry. Yeah.
Instant text?
Yeah. You notice that there's, watch what happens when I see
Oh,
there's
yeah. Is that how that works?
no. Please don't tell me you stand attack. No. Oh
I
my
hate that
god.
Pidgeotto.
Oh.
Again?
Oh.
Bro, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason,
Oh,
the
okay,
way
because I
they
have
made
to stay out
accuracy and evasion scale in games is like, everything else goes like 50%, and, like you go up one stat, it's 50%, go up 2 times, right? Stuff like this. But when you lose accuracy, you lose 33% of the accuracy that you have. So now suddenly, Nidoking is, should just be blindfolded because it's just not going to hit very often.
We're gonna lose the instant text here, unfortunately, but Spiro's gonna have to die. I have to reset the accuracy.
Yeah. Have to.
Is that how we got instant text in randomizers? Huh. I guess I never made that connection because I always play with the instant text. I didn't know that actually had a purpose. That's neat. So is it specifically swapping that resets the instant text?
No, yeah, because you're doing a menu. It's kind of weird. This does not count as a menu for some reason. I don't know. I don't know the whole thing behind it. And then I'm listening. Okay, that's an attack. If I heard nothing, then there's a chance that he used growl, and then I'm just really pissed off.
you ever have to deal with sleep powder in this?
Yes, stupid
Okay.
Oddish and
Oh.
or whatever that thing's called, Rock Tunnel.
Right.
That's the junior trainer is my nemesis. That little girl,
I hate.
I do not like her.
Every speedrunner hates her.
By the way, chat, note that this will be the last or second last heal you will see for a little bit, because Gen 1 again is put together with Hope, Dreams, and a whole lot of nothing, and it's really cool for speedrunning, but you will be scratching your head, then wanting to bang it against a wall because it makes no sense. But it also makes sense because it's Gen 1. So either way, we're going to talk to the bike shop guy, who's also conveniently wearing a blindfold in
makes no
support, and goes, hey, do you want instant text? You go, yeah, sure, thanks. That would be $1 million. Nah, screw you, man. Then you just go get instant text anyways. It's kind of the guy who threatens he's going to put that... Actually, that's too real. The point being, we're going to be now walking towards Bill's house on Route 24 and 25. This is going to be the part where you're going to note that, again, we want to be walking into the trainers and giving them hugs instead of hearing them whisper in our ears. I'm making eye contact with you. So this will save a lot of time. And luckily, Shifty doesn't want to show how much time you actually lose because it's really slow. So either way, this is going to be the time where you're going to note that Mega Kick plus Water Gun is going to be cleaning up a lot of the Pokemon on the bridge. And we've kind of got like a big sort of section of the Nidoking pummeling show. So Charlie, I'll give it over to you.
So yeah, for now, no new donations in, but I will say I would really like to see a blindfolded commentator commentating a blindfolded run.
Yeah.
So remember, this
That
is
would've been
$50.
awesome.
The donation link is below. And yeah, cancer research is just... I sound like a broken record, but it's just a really good cause to support.
Ooh, crit, let's go. 2 crits in one? Wow, that's crazy.
I need to actually find my blindfold. I had one that I actually used when I did. I did an assisted blindfolded run with Heart Gold, where I had my friend bring me through the entire game up to Ilex Forest. That was the longest
turned
2.5 hours of
To
my
alert in my
life.
phone. Okay.
Because
Thank you so much, Libby.
I'm just sitting there going like, I
appreciate it.
trust him, but at the same time, like, I don't know what's happening, and then I hear something drop dead, and I go, all right,
I
I
wanted
guess
to
that
do
happens.
this, but I wanted to do it on stream so you guys can get my honest reaction. It's
There
not
truly
that
is
it's gonna be
nothing
worth
here other than
anything. It's just gonna
randomness.
be
This is the
like,
problem with Mega Punch,
if anyone
right?
missed
For
it, they
those
could
who
get
have
it
ever
themselves.
tried to use Octillery and use Octazooka, which arguably, in my opinion, is the worst power
is.
to accuracy ratio in the entire game, right next to Slam, for its inefficacy for what it should be. I think Slam might be worse because it has no effect whatsoever, but they buffed the power of it. So I think Octazooka, like power to accuracy is atrocious. But
'cause
yeah,
at
you
least
just gotta deal
Body
with that
Slam
with that
paralyzed.
20% chance of missing. It's a 1 in 5. Why couldn't I say
Slam was
that?
just bad.
It's a 1 in 5 chance to miss. I knew I had that right. But the point being, yeah, this moveset's gonna go through a lot. You can see the switching between Horn Attack here. The reason why we want to be switching between Horn Attack and Mega Punch is, again, because of that accuracy change. So if we know we're going to 2-hit KO and not 1-hit KO, it just makes more sense to go for the perfect, quote-unquote, perfect minus 1 256 chance accurate move to ensure that we can just take these Pokemon out with the highest chance. Otherwise, power points are going to come into play, misses are going to come into play. We just don't want to be taking all these extra risks. There's nothing that's really going to end us because, again, Nidoking is the strongest level 16 Pokemon we can find at this point in the game because they quite literally hand you the Moonstone. So,
He's not wrong.
Or they
Yeah.
throw it on the ground and tell you to go find
He
Waldo.
is not wrong at
Yeah.
all.
literally. Also, this is the most disappointing part about Nugget Bridge. First of all, we find out it's called Nugget Bridge because the guy gives you a nugget. The second thing is, every respectable young person who was like, I could join Team Rocket, and they thought it'd be a branching story, and they're like, nah, I'd see, you did defeat us, you'd be perfect for Team Rocket, and then you just walk away like nothing happened. Imagine somebody walks up to you on the street and goes, hey kid, I know you'd be really good for the boss, and I make you a lot of money. We're gonna do some hosted on some Master Balls over there at the Sylph Go. You wanna be going? Your mother's not gonna know. And you're just like, I'm gonna beat you in a Pokemon battle, and then I'm gonna go that way towards some nerd who's gonna hand me, I don't know, a boat ticket. He's like, yeah, okay, man, you have a good day. That's what happens right here, right now. He says, you are good at winning. you could be a top leader, which you should never replace Giovanni, because Giovanni is a masterful man and one of the coolest bosses they've ever made in Pokemon.
Yes, agree.
Especially because of the Rainbow Rocket timeline. I want more Rainbow Rocket, because Giovanni is just so well designed. But either way, I digress. Disappointment aside, we're going to be walking through this route here, which is a really weird, like, beat the 8 of us to get another nugget or something. And we're not going to do that. We're going to defeat 3 of them, and that's it. Actually, no, the nugget is from Gen 2. This was just like, hey, there's 8 of us, we're all going to get in your way. Half of them are just, like, off picking berries in a bush and staring at a wall, blocking, I think, an elixir or an ether on the side there, whatever it is in vanilla. But we only need to fight 4 trainers, actually, to get through this route, because vision is a thing for everybody here. For some people, we have no vision, like Shifty, and other people, they just have less than no vision because walls. So...
Well, no, it is 4. It's
very conveniently placed walls and NPCs. It's quite incredible. Also, the route that we're taking, I believe, is less Pokemon fought. It's not about XP or anything like that. I think it's just because this trainer down here is 2. I think the one above is 3 or 4. No, that's the 5 trainer, I believe, the 5 Pokemon trainer. So... either way, Lass and Hiker and all of them will be taken out. Fun fact, by the way, if you're a Pokemon speedrunner or if you're a Pokemon randomizer player or you're doing Archipelago Multiworld, because I'm a big fan of APMMW, if you want to get that item that's blocked by a cut bush, did you know that if you start from the bottom and walk up and that trainer walks towards you and fights you at molasses speed, you can actually walk behind him and grab that item. So you don't need... it's actually... there is no cut logic there. You can move them. If you mess it up, you need cut. But sometimes you can save a person some time and just grab that item before... you need it. Unfortunately, it's not in the speed run because I think it'd be really funny to point out.
This is gonna get very annoying, but it's fine. It's gonna put me to sleep, bro. Oh.
It's another Gen 1 thing, but in this case, no, we're coming up to the Gen 1 thing.
Yeah, the thing about it is that's I want to say the move is seismic toss, and it just does some amount of damage equal to the level, so it's not really like good.
I wonder if it would have mattered more if you didn't have water gun. Like,
Oh,
are their health
yeah,
bars low
maybe.
enough to die to 2 seismic tosses? I wonder.
Yeah, they are. They definitely are. Geodude doesn't have hardly any HP.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with Onyx.
Yeah, and it's funny because in the video game, Onyx doesn't have hardly any HP, but in the trading card game, they're like, oh, let's give Onyx
Yeah.
like 90, 100, 110 HP. And I'm like, why?
Yep.
Because
I'm a rock type, I can't demonstrate defense. Alright. Anyways, we're warning Odysseus everywhere that they will be destroyed if they try and do the funny thing in Rock Tunnel.
Yeah.
You heard us here, Junior Trainer. Don't do it.
Everybody pray to Arceus. Let's crap. Wrong
Uh-oh.
move.
Oh no, they've regained their
It's
confidence.
fine.
This is a problem.
Fine. Yeah, they've definitely regained their confidence.
Just get a crit to assert authority? No, okay, but nonetheless, we'll say that we did. They can't see like we can't see. If we can't see them, they can't see us.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna play Smarter Gun with Thrash. That one right there is because of the instant text, and you have to be kind of slow if you're blindfolded, otherwise you're gonna miss it.
So now, you see what is going to be one of the ways in which we can speed this game up. But first, let's talk to Bill the Monster, because there's something you need to understand about this game. So, escape rope and teleport and dig, the way they work is they brought you back to the last Pokemon Center you healed at, not the last one you entered, because that is an important distinction between this game and other games. However, did you know that places that give you key items, such as the SS ticket, act as dungeons? Which means Bill actually has an open concept house. He has no roof. So what's going to end up happening here is you're going to see that Shifty is going to save Bill for some reason, and then Bill's going to be like, hey, that's cool. You know what? I feel embarrassed. Take this ticket to a boat, kid. And then you don't know why you enter this boat. I don't even remember why you're supposed to enter this boat. But because this place is considered a dungeon or a cave or stuff like this, you can use this funny item called an escape rope after we use a rare candy. And escape rope will bring us back to the last Pokemon Center we healed at. If you did not heal in Cerulean City, it's GG, you're going back to Pewter. Or if you don't even heal in Pewter, you're going back to Pallet Town. So we heal in Cerulean City, one, because we want the power points and the HP back, but the other reason is this is going to be a warp point for us until we can fly. Once we can fly, this no longer matters, but this is a way for us to speed through two things. One, getting back from Bill's house, because if you've never played this game, for some reason, Bill has a really long terrace you can walk down to get home. Like, just this one random, like, I guess they knew it would be annoying with how big they made the route. You think this guy would drop his price by now. But anyways, he has a really long walk home, so it's a good thing that we can escape rope from this. But the other reason is, the way this map is designed, we need to come back here anyways once we have acquired the ability to cut down, bushes. So, we are going to be using that save point there, that save warp point, at another moment. Remember all the details I told you. I'm not going to say there's a test. Just because I'm a teacher doesn't mean I want to test random people on the internet. It's really weird that we always say that in a speed run. I'd just like to point that out on behalf of teachers everywhere. We're not obsessed with grading you and teaching in everything that we do in every single aspect of our lives. But jot that down. Anyways, Thrash. The good thing about Thrash is the base 90 move. It hits 2 to 3 times in this game, I believe.
Yeah, 3
2 to
times
4?
guaranteed.
Yeah, 3 times. Okay, so it's 3 to 4 times guaranteed. And the great thing about it is Shifty doesn't have to click fight and then thrash. It actually just continues the move for him. So at any time that we know that we can either one-shot every Pokemon with thrash or just finish off Pokemon with that move, we're going to be using thrash, because otherwise, if you don't finish it and the fight continues, now you have to start switching because you're confused, or you have to start risking confusion self-procs, which is a 50% in this game chance to hit yourself attack compared to defense, blah blah blah. But the point is, we don't want to be hitting ourselves in confusion. We don't want to have to be switching. We just want to be finishing stuff off. So if you look at the moveset now that we have, we're rocking Mega Punch, Thrash, Horn Attack, and whatever the fourth move is supposed to. I think it's Poison Sting right now. It doesn't matter. But regardless, we are going to be using moves since there's no rock types in our way. We're just going to be able to use whichever move makes the most sense. Mega Punch to do the amount of damage we might need without using Thrash. We're going to be using Thrash to take out Pokemon like Staryu and Starmie, and then we're going to be using Horn Attack to kind of finish anything off that was left with remnant damage, or it could just be two-shot by Horn Attack.
Oh, and I didn't see that.
Yeah, I played probably the 5%. Hopefully the 5% doesn't happen. If it does, I'm screwed.
Every one of them.
But I figured this will save a little bit of time from what we lost a bit back. What I don't want a Bubble Beam, crit or speed drop.
Ah, we're good.
Okay,
All
we're
right.
good. And then it Bubble Beams again. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Which is like 5% or less. I forget what the math is. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say this. If you think about it, Starmie is actually really terrifying at this point in the game. Like, Starmie's really hard. It's level 21. Starmie, remember in this game that special attack and special defense are fused. So Starmie has a very good special stat. So if you're not using a grass Pokemon, it actually is kind of terrifying to get hit by that bubble.
Two viewers that have been Twitch
having
and
said
anyone
that,
else
though, even
watching
though we're
from
bringing a ground
YouTube or
type
Kick,
in, we're just that good. She didn't even use the X defend
that I
she can
do
use
have
because, yes,
Twitch,
use X
YouTube, and
items.
Kick available.
Because they
Username
can. They
Shifty's
can also
Club.
use them midway through attacks, so like a trainer can
So
wrap
Twitch
you
and Kick is the
and
same
then just
thing. Just
use
Shifty's
an
Club,
X
no
defend in the
apostrophe,
middle
no
of their
space.
wrapping. I
But
kid you not.
YouTube,
In fact,
Shifty's Club
their item
with an
usage is based on
apostrophe
turn
with a
order.
space.
So you can hit them and be like, nah, full restore. What? That's what they could do. This game is wonderful.
Just in case
So anyways,
anyone
we've beaten up
wants to
Misty. We now have 2 badges. Each badge
help
gives
get me
different
to
incremental
75
stats to your
follows
entire
on,
team.
on
I
Kick,
don't
or
remember.
give
I
me
don't
some
care. It doesn't
subscriptions
matter.
on
It really, I mean,
YouTube.
actually, I think it does with the speed one, but
I'm
that's
trying to see
about
how
it.
far I can get
But
it,
nonetheless, we've gained
eventually.
stats. We have meta progression in our totally non-roguelike
If it
Pokemon
weren't
game.
for the job that
And
I have
then
right now,
now
I
we're going to be heading
would've
towards
been
a much more
driving
peaceful
for,
and
though.
possibly my favorite routes music in Gen 1 because the SS Anne is a lovely place that we spend no time in.
I agree. I love SSN music.
It's really good.
I think it's in A major. Not 100% sure. At least I
A
think
major
it's
for
right
the
here.
A team. That wasn't on purpose, but the point is,
Yeah. You guys will hear it. You guys
are you a
tell me.
music fan?
I love music.
Oh,
I play and write music.
Really? What kind?
Mostly classical, inspired. I love playing it, and then because I was raised in church my whole life, gospel stuff.
Ah.
Because people are like, "Oh my God, write another one of those," and I'm like, "Okay."
So just a quick note there, you could see how slow trainers walk when they move. They do the truffle shuffle, where we do the shuffle, they do the truffle shuffle, it's a half step. So we really, every one of our steps is two of their steps. It's like fighting nothing but 2-foot tall children. So we really want to make sure we're hugging them, but at the same time, as you can see, we're getting through. Thrash takes them out. It's not a huge time loss, but the one thing that I always say with speedrunning Pokemon Red especially, is the microseconds you can save, because, yeah, you can save minutes and stuff like that, but in a randomizer race, for example, even just the kinds of moves you use, there are moves like you can see when, you go for Thrash here, or when you go for Horn Attack, like, Thrash just does a shake attack, versus the flashing or blinking attack that Horn Attack does, which actually takes slightly longer. So, it might not matter in the speedrun, because at the end of the day, you're just trying to get through the speedrun, but in randomizer races, you can lose to animation differences like that. It's really, it doesn't seem like much, but it's really funny how it just exists again in Gen 1. It brings both the cursed and amazing things about this run. But now we're gonna go into SSN. There are 19 trainers in SSN, or 17 trainers in SSN, 9 items, and I know all this because I play randomizer, and guess how many of those we're going to grab? That's right, 1 item, 1 trainer, and it's the grandson. We're gonna go punch him out. He goes, bonjour, like he's French-Canadian, which he ain't. Because I would know if he's French-Canadian, because I live next to French-Canadians, province-wise, to their west. The point being, yeah, he's like, bonjour, I'm cultured, ha ha ha, fight me. And then, yeah, you beat him up, and then you go console a puking adult? This is like one of those realistic Pokemon, like, you know those videos that go, realistically what's happening? That's what happening. The guy's like, oh, I'm puking. You rub his back. And he's like, thank you, have a knife. That's what happens. Like, what else is it? You rub the captain's back. Shank? Like, what else can it be?
Oh my God, this is hilarious, bro. I love this so much, bro. Wow, yeah, wow.
Oh God, I love this.
Where does confidence come from?
Dude, that was just listening to him, he's so funny, bro. He's so good. After this, I'm going to sleep because I am so sleepy. But it's fine. I needed to do this, and I'm glad I did it. I did it in a day that I know I'm not going to have to wake up and go to work at 8 o'clock. So, yeah.
I pray that I did not get sand attacked. Because if I did, this fight's going to end very fast. Come on! Quit missing! I don't want to get hyper fanged. It's not a fun move to get hit by.
Does that have a high crit chance in this game?
I'm not sure.
I remember. I think it was. No, it has a chance to flinch, which won't happen
no
because
idea,
Nidoking's
honestly.
always faster than I think every
I
Nidoking.
really don't know the answer to that one.
Okay,
The
so no, I
Superman
didn't get
cut your HP in half.
I don't
that's
think
it.
I did anyway.
No, you did not.
Yay.
I love
If
how
I did, I was
helpful
gonna
you
start
were
crying.
too, which is really cool.
Anyways, now to go rub a captain's back and and learn the ability to shank trees. Because like, well, I don't know. What even makes me weirder is the fact that he's seasick before we move. Why is he seasick? He's a captain. Is this his first time? I respect Stern. Is this Stern? I can't remember. But the point is, I respect this guy. But man, how are you gonna do this? You can't do this. So I was just say goodbye to everybody, including the person who actually gives you the Snorlax Pokedex entry in that door we just walked by. We're gonna walk out and be like, "Hi, Chief," and then you go, "Oh," and then you go into Lieutenant Surge's gym, which is only accessible, by the way, by water or through a tree. Just saying, no one could complete the gym challenge without finding this. This gets even worse now. This captain not only, no backwards boat. Darn.
Bye, boat. Bye, boat.
Bye, Mew in the truck.
I'm never gonna see that boat again.
Where does it even go? Do they say where it's going?
No. It's probably going to Olivine City, which we don't find out for a couple years.
So sad.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Nidoking is not Gen 9. Oh yeah, that's sad.
But anyways, that guy has a knife
not
set,
that
I guess,
good
because I
outside
guess
Gen
everybody
1.
has to go rub the captain's
Gen
back.
1
Maybe it's just a
Nidoking's
play for him to
amazing.
get free
Outside of that,
massages.
sucks.
Regardless, we're gonna go get some more items. Then we're gonna be cutting down that bush, and then we're gonna be, I believe, doing trash can manipulation.
No, I don't.
No. Oh. So what does this look like for you then? Again, how does this sound to you then?
I can do cans manip if I might miss, but I might not.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
can
so
try
scared
though.
that I'm not
for the
gonna hit
pe-
it.
For the, 'cause if we've got enough time, I can try for the stream's sake. I've done it before.
I have. I honestly have.
and
Here's
then
that Farfetch trade.
I've done it
Yeah.
during a race.
Oh,
I
link
get-
cable.
I get a nice duck.
By the
Although
way, that's
I-
what it looked like when you used link cables back in the day. For anyone who's too young to know, we actually saw the Pokemon going through the tube,
Well, we were 45
and we
minutes.
were only called trainers.
live
That's why
right
we refer
now,
to each
so
other as
you
trainers.
got all the time. And I
We didn't
had
have
no
names.
idea.
We were called trainer number 39726. All
Just
that
like
mattered
in
is we got our
prison.
level 237 cloisters. That's all that mattered.
We were trainers with numbers, just like people in
Yeah.
incarcerated.
I mean, we are technically prisoners to Pokemon because we keep playing it after we played this game. This game started a saga, if you can believe it. So, Gen 1 trash cans
All of them are 4
actually have a pattern, if you could believe it. Yellow has a really weird, like, flowchart of if this can, go to this can. Gen 1 in red and blue actually is one of 8 starting trash cans. It's either the external and middle trash can on the bottom row, the 2 inner ones of the middle row, or the 2 outer and the middle one of the top row. Once you find that can, though, you want to hit immediately to the side of the other can, because it'll be a 50% chance that that trash can is going to be the second switch. If you get it wrong, it resets. You have to go through it all over again. So we're going to be doing a save here to try and get the manip.
I'm gonna try.
so
and see if
happy
can
I
do
actually
it.
did it too.
I've
Is there
done
a
it
reason to
before.
save in the bush?
Oh no, we don't save in the bush.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I can do it. Let's go! I did it! Yeah!
I was so happy, bro. I was
Dude,
so happy.
I haven't done that in forever, bro.
I had.
Oh my god. And it's basically 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. And then once you get that first can, then it, now, I think after you get the think or whatever it is, it, does the second can. So it doesn't matter how you move after that. I'm gonna Mega Punch. I'm gonna pray this thing doesn't Sonic Boom.
Hype,
If it does,
yeah,
I'm gonna cry.
I love the hype emote
Ooh.
they used.
What the heck? Did it? Okay, that was either an X move or something really weird happened. Or an X thingy. I don't know what he uses here. One attack. Oh no, 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 no. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
That was very
Okay,
painful.
Fresh. Okay, please don't let... I don't... Please... Okay, Raichu, please Thunderbolt. Please Thunderbolt. Please Thunderbolt.
It has Mega Punch, right? Or Mega Kick?
Or... I have no idea. I forget, bro. I really do. I'm just like, oh my god.
You have no idea. I always forget.
I'm
Crit
literally
mattered.
like... Everyone's like, bro, what's this guy doing, bro? Alright, now once we get back to Cerulean, we're gonna teach Nidoking Thunderbolt.
Yep, so we have the Bubble Beam on the moveset, by the way. That's the evolution to the Water Gun. And then we have Thunderbolt. We're going to be getting another TM that's going to make this even better. Dux is going to cut this bush down. That grows back magically. You'll never have lumber problems in Kanto, ever. But here we go. Okay, you ready? Here we go. I chair the Pokemon fan club. I have collected over 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. So, did you
I
come to
love
hear to
that.
visit about my Pokemon? Good, then listen up. My favorite Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning, kindly, love it. Hug it. When? Sleeping, warm and cuddly, spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Have a bike!
God.
You were so
Okay.
awesome, bro.
Dude,
This
that is funny, bro.
Also, this is a
never
dungeon. Did you know
laughed
that?
so hard.
Open concept fan club. They love the rain and sunshine.
The absolute greatest commentary.
This is the
I've
best
ever had.
marathon I've ever done, bro.
Yep.
We can thank the Breath of Fire runner Derek who reached out to me. He's like, you know Pokemon enough, right? I go, enough for what? To commentate in 80%. Well, sure. I know enough about Pokemon. I made that connection, Saber. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna do this first, then I'm gonna go to items, then I'm gonna go to select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, select up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pause 1, 2, teach it over horn attack, and then just spam A for the bicycle. Start up A, hold down, wall, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Ah, my finger came off. I'm getting very sweaty. I guess I'm.
Love how they
I should've
give you
turned
a
the,
bike under they
air
talk
on
about
a
right
little bit more,
before
but
you.
it's fine.
Dude. Oh, so Pro Poke Noob. Next
Okay,
time that happens,
I think I'm gonna make
there
a
you
punch
go.
first
There's
and pray
more
that I'll miss.
content.
Okay.
Just say, I love
So
how
I don't
want
wanna
to
take a
bike if they
chance.
talk
I
about
would
riding
have,
a horse or something to that effect.
In a
We're
world
so
record
good.
attempt, I would go for a 4-turn
That is
thrash.
funny.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find. I don't want to knock my drink over, but I want to find it.
I can't imagine that all of the supplementary things that we rely on to maintain that we are good, like, runners and hosts are very easy when you can't see where your drink is. Have you ever considered like the beer hats, like the ones you just put the cans on a sign, just like pull a straw? Like I'm serious.
Oh
Like that's what I
my
would do if
God.
I had like a 3-4 hour speed run with no sight. I would just have that hat on, and be like, yeah, I'm dumb. I need to drink water all the time. I dry out like mad. So you know.
That's an interesting idea. I could have like 2 Zaxby's cups. Well, I don't know who all knows what Zaxby's is. It's a fried chicken restaurant. Anyway, I could have 2 of them just sitting there, and then straws going like that, and just going like.
Uh-oh. Yeah. What I should have done is I should have I should have taken a nap before I done this, but it's fine.
I think it would work.
Because what I drink, go ahead.
No, go.
What I drink is Minute Maid's zero sugar, 75% that, and 25% unsweetened tea. So it's basically a very tasty for me drink with no calories. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm not like a super serious speedrunner, but I care about health because like I have a health degree. So I look at some things that people do in speedruns and I go, man, the sacrifices that some people make, like in those 17-hour speedruns, and they're just like, yeah, I have like a bathroom break 8 hours in, I would explode. And I hope that they don't explode. So anyways, welcome to the most meaningless place for a blindfolded speedrunner, Rock Tunnel. It's dark. And it doesn't even matter to the all-seeing because you can see the translucent, transfluorescent walls.
Get as close to him as possible.
I mean, he's not wrong.
And now for two Pokemon we haven't seen all game.
Saberwolf.
Man, I wonder what Cubone's
Subscribe
into.
with Pro- oh,
Let's
nice.
try this and see what happens.
It's weak to depression. Aww.
Yeah, you were 100% right. Anyone who doesn't understand the story, it's about Marowak. It's
Which, by the way, we're completely skipping, I'm assuming.
yeah.
Yeah.
We won't ever see Marowak. We'll see a ghost. Well, we will see Marowak technically on the last rocket before Giovanni in Silphco. But other than that,
There are some very, very serious conversations and topics in the original Pokemon. Even in modern Pokemon, there are a lot of, like, you know, Gen 8's all about energy preservation and environmentalism. Gen 7's all about, like, gang violence or gang studies and stuff like this. So, like, there are a lot of topics they touch on. But the weird thing is, in Gen 1, we go, yeah, you know, we're a place where they literally talk about, no, Pokemon don't faint, they just die. We go, yeah, but I have this very special tool that ignores the dead. Doesn't revive the dead, because we have that. It's called Revive, by the way. We ignore the dead, and you'll see that once we enter a different place. Nonetheless, this is just going to be going through a bunch of things.
It's
this one.
worst trainer.
Here
I
we go.
hate this trainer with every grain in my body. Every fiber hates this trainer.
Don't do it. Don't
No,
do it.
no, no,
Don't
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no,
Don't
no,
do
no,
it.
no,
No, no. Oh, wait. He can't
Wait,
see it.
what?
Yeah.
What happened? What
He
happened?
woke up immediately.
Let's go! Oh, and it
So,
four-turn thrashed. It also did a four-turner because the turn I wake up counts as one. It did a four-turner.
Sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah,
I'd
my
like
bad.
to thank Saberwolf Gaming for the sub. You can
Thank
count
you,
that
yeah.
as
Marowak,
to go
aka
towards the
unalive
incentive,
chameleon.
but it definitely helps. Thanks a lot. Just a reminder,
Pretty
the link
much.
is below. Our next goal is just $50 for a blindfolded commentator commenting a blindfolded run. That sounds hilarious. 1.1k, we will get NIQ, one of the founders of Gamers for Hope, to buzz off his hair.
That's a really we absolutely amazing. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Absolutely amazing. Get the donations. Keep supporting. Any of you guys who've got family or friends who are not on, this is probably something they might want to see. And while they're here, they can tip a couple bucks, you know, to the cause. But this might be something everyone wants to
Yeah.
see. And then while they're at it, you know,
let's
make a
go.
donation.
Yep.
Man, we really
Yes, I
rely
think
on
this, yeah, it's pretty
site-related
cool.
words
Subbing
for
to the
conversation,
channel.
don't we?
Yeah.
That's
People are like, look, and I'm like, funny.
I had a period of time where I had.
Or I had a person who was in
over
my
100
ear once
subs,
who's like,
but-
so what do you see? And I was like, what do you mean, what do I
Still
see? I've got a
probably never
black
happened
cloth
again.
over my head. Oh, wait.
I see darkness.
I'm not gonna try
I don't know
to
why you did
be
that,
like
but-
extremely serious with
Do you do repel chaining in this?
dreaming
Do I do
until
what?
Like, do you repel right before it's done? I forget if you could do that. Yeah, you could do that in this game, right?
like as long as I'm working the job I'm working,
Yeah.
which is pretty good.
I can,
IT
I can, I
admin
can do
job.
that too. That's pretty cool.
I'll continue to worry
So
more
I
about
do it at very
than,
particular times because I do it like my movement is a little bit like worse than everyone else's. So
Good streaming.
alright, so fresh. Like I told everyone, I'm gonna be 25% slower than normal people, and then more like 50 because I messed up Nido Manip so many times. And dude, that junior trainer fight though, that's one for the books. Because you said I woke up and then I continuously kept using Thresh without having to use it again. Wait. 3 points.
So here, same thing with taking the fight with the gambler. I believe it's less Pokemon as well. Also, a weird fact is,
Fight, yeah.
yeah, it's an easier fight. Also, if you fight that lass, she catches you from any vision until behind the gambler. You can't get behind the gambler without getting caught by her. So she can take a very long stroll to catch you. So this guy just makes more sense. He's also easier. And gamblers, if I recall, only use Oko or really risky moves. I believe that was the gimmick of Gen 1, because some of the trainers actually had that gimmick, which was quite cool. But there are some gamblers, I believe that... I think there's a gambler with Metronome on Clefairy only type of thing. I'm trying to remember if that's this game or I'm confusing with the Gen 2 game, maybe. But regardless. Shifty expertly dodging the fan club hanger-outers over there. And we have more traffic control in this
Okay.
place than half the world.
Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
I can barely do that while looking.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get the nugget. And then now I can do this.
This money will be important for some TM shopping and some item shopping. That is going to define how we accelerate clashing through. Because you're going, well, Shifty / Pro Pokedoob / Sub Charlie. We're halfway to the estimate. We only have 3 badges, and there's a lot of story in Gen 1. So how are we going to do this so quickly? Oh, you'll see. Oh, you'll figure it out real quick. We'll help you out. Have you ever considered that Gen 1 is still a broken pile of code?
It's beyond that.
Actually, I know someone who's looked at code before, and apparently Gen 2 is more spaghetti than Gen 1. Just Gen 1 spaghetti is very clearly spaghetti.
Oh, yeah.
So we're buying a TM here. We're also going to be buying some Super Repels, because Super Repels remove 200 steps worth of
no.
Pokemon catching us, which will be important in certain locations,
Oh,
rather than the 100 steps we get from Repel. Funnily enough, Max repels with monetary cost is actually less effective monetarily, but it's 50 more steps, which matters. But nonetheless, we got the super repels right now. We're not going to pick up TM18 counter because that is what that's there. Counter is garbage and only actually hits fighting moves in this game. I didn't know that. We're also going to be buying this lovely item named the Polka Doll. The Polka Doll, mechanically, is supposed to stop wild encounters. You don't have to worry about the speed comparison, but effectively, it's gonna make it where we can run away from wild Pokemon. I might be going, but aren't you faster than most of the wild Pokemon we've seen? You're right, faithful viewer, but there's one Pokemon we cannot outspeed, and that is the inevitability of the death. And that is why we need the Polka Doll to act as a relic for us to basically beat the Dead by Daylight version in Pokemon, where we will be destroying a totem, and that will be temporarily disabling a roadblock that would require us to have to do a whole lot of section of visiting our father. I mean, visiting Giovanni. So we're going to be buying some liquid here. This girl is thirsty. She says, I want a drink, but I don't have $500 for a drink. So you're like, I have $500 to drop on a lemonade.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as
It's gonna sit through this crap again.
Sorry, soda pop
Yeah.
and fresh waters, according to, as opposed to the Grimer water they drink in Celadon. Because by the way, there's Grimer in that water in Celadon. But anyways, we're gonna give her a soda pop. She's gonna give us a TM in response. It's definitely a lesson in trading, because this is like what you used to trade your tiny moth in Yu-Gi-Oh for like a Gaia the Fierce Knight or something, or like a Blue Eyes for like a Bulbasaur card. It's not equivalent value, but she's learning, and she's going to learn the hard way, because now she's going to drink it. We have something that's going to get us through very well. So we're going to take the elevator down. Fun fact, taking the elevator and walking is about the same speed, so take the elevator to give your hand a break. Gen 2, I believe you want to be walking because it's faster. I can't remember. There's so many weird things in Pokemon. I don't know why they do this. But anyways, we're going to slam our head against the wall a couple of times. We're going to be going over to here to cut down this bush with ducks, and we're going to be visiting the isolated fly lady. Which she's going to teach us to fly. She's going to teach our Farfetch'd, this thing holding a leak, to start helicoptering it above us, and we're going to be like, woo, every time we're taking the helicopter duck all the way over back to where we need to go with this Polka Doll. And this is where I couldn't get to the video because they called me to come in for commentary, so at this point, I'm doing this off of knowledge now. Hard knowledge.
You're doing good.
Thank you.
I think everyone loves the energy you bring.
It's called overcompensation for lack of academia.
This right
Gamia?
here is Shifty, yeah. This is very, very difficult. So this right here, I go down, select. I'm gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, select, swap those items, use a super repel. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna teach this rock slide to Nidoking. I'm on ducks though.
Yeah, luckily for this, nothing else can learn Rock Slide, so even a slip in input would just say, you can't do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What do you think about this run, Milo the Cat?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 1, 2, and then just... And something that people don't understand. So, you guys probably saw earlier when I encountered a random Spearow. Hang on, let me do this first. I carried a random Spearow. I didn't catch it because I didn't know if it was level 7. I have to be level 7 because Spearow knows Farfetch'd learns 3 moves at level 7, meaning that the move Cut will go to the very bottom, and then Fly will be able to be put at the top because you use Fly more after I get Fly. Sorry, go ahead.
That's so technical. I never thought about that actually. Huh.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, Spearow Minute, I didn't know that exists. I'm like, yep, I founded that.
Nice.
I had to. I spent days and hours, trying to find that.
Now you can see our movesets very different.
Yeah.
We've gone from the Bubble Beam Horn Attack days to now Rock Slide Thunderbolt. Some of the, if not the strongest moves for accuracy to power that you can access of those typings, because I believe Rock Slide is the strongest rock move in the game at this point. Because Stone Edge doesn't exist till Gen 2. Thunderbolt is only rivaled by Thunder, but it's 70% accurate. Thrash is one of the stronger normal moves if we take out the Mega Kick and then Self-Destruct Explosion. Bubble Beam is still one of the stronger water moves because there were like 6 water moves in this game. And then we're also rocking... No, that's it. So we have a very loaded moveset, and this is partially the reason why Nidoking is good, because this is what I was alluding to. The amount of flexibility, the number of TMs, everything that you can pivot to specifically take out the adversaries that are in your way is very impressive. In other Pokemon games, for those who don't know other speedruns, generally speaking, like if you think about Drillbur or you think about Hawlucha, usually they just have the typings and the TMs that just get them through by themselves. But with Nidoking, Nidoking doesn't actually learn any moves upon level up except Thrash, I believe. So...
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 stairs.
You actually skip a lot of time having to not say no, or to say no to moves because Nidoking doesn't learn anything. So it's a perfect storm, really, for the speedrun, right? Best Pokemon you can get at the lowest level, learns a ton of TMs, doesn't learn any other moves, so you don't have to worry about accidentally overlearning when you're autopiloting or when you're auto not seeing. Like, it's a very good thing. It handles ghost types, which are immune to fighting in normal moves, so you don't have to worry about the Thrash not working. And it just has really good stats, especially since its special stat is combined. It makes it, I think, slightly stronger in special. It's not the same with Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is actually weaker. Just because. I don't know. Ask why they also did the Gen 2 thing. If you didn't know about Gen 2, Gen 2 Pokemon, if they were female, they couldn't have a higher DV than male Pokemon in Gen 2. Let's go video games, I guess. But yeah, they do that. Also, we're picking up these elixirs, for those who don't know. Ethers, elixirs, max elixirs. They restore the power points of your moves. This is going to be very important because we are trying to reduce the number of times we go to Pokemon centers. And these will get us through more than enough. Also, you're going to be noticing, like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of things here to skip.
No! I used 2 super repels.
No. Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and buy another one. Or just
So
pray that I
pissed.
can... Actually,
I was so
I'll
mad
do
at that, bro. It sucks so bad.
Safari, I'll try to do
Nidokee's
it
on
only.
They say that
uh,
twice.
one.
I don't understand why they say
It's
it.
going to be difficult, and I'll probably get a couple encounters, but... This is the problem, is if Rock Slide misses, I cry. Because it can do a number of things that I don't know what it's going to do. It can lick and paralyze me, it can hit me for the damage equal to its level, which sucks. This I've got it down pat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, up. When I was doing the 25th anniversary Pokemon
Yep.
race or something like that, they were showing my screen that's like, wow, that's a smooth transition by Shifty. I'm like, some of these are really easy transitions because they're so small. I can just make numbers of them. Like 232, I just think of that transition as Donphan, National Dex number 232. 2 up, 3 left, 2 down, over 1. Or like this one, Kabuta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 141. And now you get to see the most broken move and all of, and all the Pokemon. Since we don't need Rock Slide anymore, no more Ghastlies.
No more Ghastlies.
Please.
Well, no more Ghastlies. We'll fight Gengars later, but that's not going to be a problem later.
Gengar.
Now, what's funny is, before we explain that, here comes the the sad part about this. So this is a Marowak who never like this is like the mother of a Cubone that you discover from from Mr. Fuji or something like that. And you're supposed to be able to see them with an item called the Sylph Scope. Now Sylph Scope is acquired from Giovanni in the Rocket Warehouse, which you have to do by going to fight the guy and then look behind a poster and go, no one will ever see this. And while I've explained all that, you've noticed that we're out of that fight. You are supposed to have to actually be able to beat up the Marowak. That is considered a wild encounter, though, which means that Pokédoll works all the same. So it skips the flag completely, and you say goodbye to Marowak's mother, or Cubone's mother, forever. There's no closure to Cubone. Everybody laughs and cries because Giovanni, despite never being accounted for and is left in the Rocket Warehouse, will still go invade, which makes me think, because of time travel, we have multiple Giovannis in the universe. We have the Geoverse. And effectively, we've actually skipped, like, Rocket Warehouse isn't that long if you actually go straight to it, but whether you can see or not, it is a good couple, like, it is a good few minutes, because you have to go all the way down to the bottom, you have to take all the warp,
Sorry if it looks like I'm
the spin
passing
pads
out
to
or
go
going to
get the
sleep. I
item
am
from a
shutting my
trainer,
eyes
and you have to go all the way back up.
because
Like, it
I'm
is
so
a
tired.
pain, and obviously any story we can skip is good for speedrunning, because there's speed in the word speed run, right? So we can basically skip that entire section, and it doesn't break any of the flags either, because Rocket Warehouse was only necessary, or Rocket Hideout, sorry, Rocket Hideout was only
Disbell.
necessary for the Sylph Scope to get Fuji to have Sylphco activate as a flag. So we are unlocking the rest of the game without having to unlock the first part of the game.
There we go.
Now
I
here's the
almost-
reason.
Yeah.
Can't remember
Go
this
ahead. I almost
right
screwed that
being
up.
like that. Yeah, no.
But what if you just hit though? What if you just man moded and hit?
I've done that, dude. I had someone clip it on a because I accidentally the first trainer on Sabrina was a Kadabra, and I accidentally hit Horn Drill and it hit, and I was like, oh my god, clip that.
Beautiful. So why are we so excited about Horn Drill? Okay, so how do I explain this to you? Horn
One of my
Drill,
viewers clicked
Fissure,
it when
Sheer
it happened.
Cold, Guillotine. These are one-hit KO moves. They, as they imply, destroy Pokemon in one hit, whether you are drilling a hole through their face, freezing their entire existence to their very core, chopping their limb from limb, or if you're dropping them into a hole, it will take them out as long as they're not immune to the move. So in this case, Ghost types would be immune to Horn Drill. It has a 30% accurate move. It has 30% accuracy on the move at base. In Gen 1, though, there's two ways that it works from Gen 1 onward. In Gen 1, it was based on speed, not level. So the faster you were, the more it increased the percentage of the chance that it would hit. Not enough for us to care. In Gen 2 and up, it became level-based, and then I believe after Gen 3, it stopped taking into account how much more of the level, because I didn't actually know that the difference in level actually also increased the amount of chance that it would hit for more. But in Gen 1, we have this item called X Accuracy. Now, because everything is programmed beautifully, like Focus Energy actually lowering your crit chance instead of increasing your crit chance, and Guard Spec, I believe, not doing anything, X Accuracy increases your accuracy by one stage. Incorrect. X Accuracy actually gives you True Hit, which is equivalent to Swift's accuracy, which for those who don't know, Swift could hit Pokemon that were flying or digging, because it was meant to be the true hitting move. In this case, it will basically mean that Horn Drill will hit every Pokemon that we encounter. And because Nidoking is so fast, we don't have to ever worry about not being high enough speed to use Horn Drill on anything that needs the horn. So we're going to be abusing X Accuracy, or Shifty, I'm going to explain it, he's going to use it. he's going to be basically using Horn Drill to get through any of those Pokemon that would otherwise be a 2 or 3 hit KO, so that we don't have to rely on things like Thrash, we don't have to rely on, definitely not Mega Punch, it's gone now, but we're going to have coverage to finish off this run, and then Horn Drill to really finish off this run. And any other Pokemon that I think that learns an OHKO move is either not fast enough or named Rhydon, so... Because I think, like, Seaking gets the Horn Drill, then you have, like, Pinsir that can get Guillotine, but none of these Pokemon have the same coverage that you can get with, like what Nidoking can offer. Nidoking is just perfect. Also, we picked up the fresh water, so it's tea and Fire Red, Leaf Green, and beyond, but in this game, you could bring them any drink, so you could actually spend more on them if you really cared about them. Water will be more than enough for these guards. As I look at my water glass and it's empty. But welcome to Silphco. This is probably the most complicated place that made everybody cry. One, the floor is atrocious. We're really sorry for your eyeballs. This still hurts my eyes every time I come in here. And doing this at double speed, because that's what randomizer does to it, it really hurts your eyeballs. It's like playing in a checkers match as a checker piece. So either way, we're going to go through this really complicated. There's a bunch of warp pads. You have no idea where you're going, just like at Sabrina's gym. It can be very, very, very overwhelming. However, it actually only takes 3 moves. And we're going to demonstrate that, because in actual fact, it seems that Game Freak also didn't want to make this overly complicated because they knew they had to play it. So first things first, your Shifty's going to save before this trainer, because we need to take this trainer out. Why? Because we already made it to card key. Like,
And
actually.
This guy his Arbok can glare, and when Arbok does it, it's mean, and I don't like mean Pokemon.
Glare is not 100% accurate in this game, which makes it even more of a Horn Drill shot, if you will. But we are going to use the X accuracy, so now we have that true shot again.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I believe, I can't remember if it's 90 or 70%. I think it's 70% accurate in this game, no less, so it's like, it's really rude.
For anyone wondering, when I heard the first time, that's how I know it was faster. So if anyone's wondering.
Paralysis drops your speed in Gen 1 by 75%, and is glitched where when you cure the paralysis, your speed remains lowered. Yep. It's great.
Let's go.
Actually a Nuzlocke ender if you're paralyzed and don't have any Pokemon to switch. Alright, we're through the Arbok. 1-hit KO. Can we get a 1-hit KO donation train?
That would be awesome.
I still have to. I was hoping I was gonna do this blindfolded. This commentary blindfolded. That offer stays on the table until the end. So either way, here's card key, and we can basically solve this already because we can take a couple of warps here to actually get us back to the floor. So for some reason, they thought this would be a good idea to make you have to double back, but this door, in fact, leads us to the floor that we need to bring the card key to go fight the Oak's grandson and Giovanni. It hurt me when I didn't know how easy this was when I was doing randomizer and casual speedruns on this, and then someone in my chat, she knew this game really well, and I'm like, wait, there's like a 3-step process to this? Yeah. Also, we step up here because this is something I discovered by accident when I accidentally moved. Like I said, they do the truffle shuffle. They do like this double step per stab. If you fight him on the tile below, he actually does like this whole loop around you, kind of like stares over your shoulder. You know that whole Pedro Pascal and Nicolas Cage thing, looking at each other. They kind of do that after you beat him in a Pokemon battle. In this way, he walks away like a salty child. So that's what we want. We want salty child, not the Pedro Pascal Nicolas Cage, because really, let's leave those two beautiful men out of Pokemon. Pokemon is meant to bring all of the memes, dreams, and Bulbasaur hate into it. So, you know.
212, yeah. I went 10 and I was like, wait, nope, wrong one. Okay, so...
But despite that sand attack, we'll still be OHKOing, because we still have true accuracy, to my knowledge. That shouldn't be changing. And we should have enough horn drills to go through all of this, if I recall. Yeah.
We just don't need one on Growlithe.
So we just have to hope to hit it now. Oh. I'm terribly sorry. I need to step away for just one quick moment. Charlie, do you have anything to say? Because we're just coming up to like a really easy Giovanni fight. It's gonna be horn drill spam all the way down. But do you have anything to add?
Anything new? I'd say again, donation link is below, and we have amazing incentives. I mean, you said the offer is still down, and it would be amazing to see it. You blindfolded commentating the run. Other than that, I'm really loving the quality gameplay and commentary.
Appreciate it. Alright, using Ether to bring my horn drill numbers back up so I can do it on this rocket and on Giovanni. I can do some commentating, but I'm not going to be near as dynamic as he is. Alright, so with this Cubone, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use an accuracy up. It's 1. I almost caught myself. And instead, we're going to use Bubble Beam. And then on the Drowsy and the Marowak, we're going to use Horn Drill. Because Marowak, for some reason, died a Bubble Beam. And Drowsy is this big elephant, well, small elephant, little baby elephant that doesn't die to anything that's not an Oko.
Bye, Marowak. Bye, Marowak.
Yeah. It's like, you saw the ghost of my brother. No, I'm kidding.
Except we don't actually know because technically everything in this game has no gender because there is no gender.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's Giovanni with this really pronounced green lipstick.
Oh,
I ain't judging. I think he makes it look great.
it's funny.
I am a little sad that he has like a shield for a badge. I was kind of hoping, you know, the letter R would make sense, but maybe they couldn't do the letter R. I don't know. Anyways, he's gonna use the useless move in guard spec. Actually, no, it's dire hit. That doesn't do anything, I believe. I can't remember if it's guard spec or dire. I think dire hit can't do anything. Something like that. Something's broken. I mean, something. A lot of things are broken in this game. It's not gonna matter because we're not using them ourselves, so if they use it, it's just a free turn for us, where we just don't take any damage, and it's a faster animation than some attacks too, so that could be a time save in some cases. But otherwise, everything is going to be dropping here. Again, all of these rock types are ground types. I don't think there's actually a single rock type that's not a ground type, just like all 3 ghost Pokemon are ghost poison. All the well, 2 of the dragons are dragon and 1's dragon flying, which arguably makes it, you know, But nonetheless, there we go. We've defeated Giovanni's evil plan. He can go back to his day job.
Man, I would love to know what his day job is.
No, but something tells me that there is a weird thing that he does during the day with the amount of power he's supposed to have. They should just be doing better at it.
Yeah. Especially relying on
See,
and James.
and Meowth to do his hard work.
That was really good.
Thank you. Meowth is a good Pokemon. He's my number 3 Pokemon.
I'm uncomfortable, but in a good way.
My favorite, Meowth is my favorite character in any anime because he's like,
Masties, I'm twice as smart as those numbskulls you call Masties.
Nate, we need to talk about your finances.
My finances are fine. With Dash Pass, I saved $6 on my grocery order, so I cloned myself. Albuquerque.
You need to stop spending.
I'm saving!
I quit.
It's for you. Do you like it? Come on, Charlie. Use your new door. Come on, let's go. I said go. Let's go. Silly dog. I'm gonna trade you for a cat.
Red Bull gives you wings.
The new Red Bull Spring Edition with a taste of grapefruit and blossom. With and without sugar.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time for a different kind of power. Whether you choose an electric Honda or a hybrid. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Overall EV and Hybrid brand. Right now, you can get a $389 per month lease on a 2025 Accord Sport Hybrid.
Introducing Blueprint AI, our new experience to help you design your website. Built by designers to put even more creative possibilities in your hands.
People used to love for me to do James' voice in Pokemon. I don't know why, but...
I don't know either. We're gonna grab a TM and thing and then open Concept Silphco. Whee! Now, it doesn't matter where we warp to because we have Fly now, but either way, we're back in Celadon. Because if you forgot, there's a gym leader here. And I don't know if we do that now, but, yeah. Giovanni's still stuck in the Rocket Warehouse, by the way.
I'm making sure I didn't screw that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't want to do another heal when I didn't need to. Okay, this one is 1, 2, repel. 1, 2, swap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 11, yep.
So moving while switching items is also faster than just going down. And I'm sure you're also reorganizing your inventory to make it easy for you in some cases, but it is faster to be doing the select switching to go down your menu rather than trying to, like, click down.
And I hope everyone enjoyed that perfectly on-key singing that I did for the Pokeflu. Da 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 da. No, I'm kidding.
It was so good, the dog that I don't have actually responded.
And I'm gonna hold B while I do this.
Yeah. So holding B actually hits the brakes on this, so you can plan it like this. Because conveniently, for speedrunners...
It's 10, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was doing something. I was thinking I was doing something else. I don't know why. Alright. And then...
There you go.
God.
How
was he doing it?
That's beautiful. So, devs, again, probably got tired of doing this really horrible up and down hill. So they're like, what if we just made the right side a complete straight down thing? Except what we're going to do to punish people is give them that little corner there they fall into. We go, ha cubby. And then that's it. So either way, it's a cruise down. You don't have to fight a single trainer. And that's Bike Path. Ta-da. And now we're heading to Fuchsia City. Fuchsia City holds the best HM ever invented in all of Pokemon, the HM03, the Surftacular moments where we need to get through the 7.8 out of 10 included in Gen 3. So we're going to be making our way towards that, then taking out Koga or something like that. This is like I said, now I'm going to be going off of pure knowledge. We're going to be learning TM26, though, which is Earthquake. And Earthquake is going to deal with all those ghost types we were talking about earlier, a.k.a. the Gengars that we're going to deal with, on top of anything else. But Earthquake is stab, which means it's actually gained a 50% damage bonus. That is how it works. Same type attack bonus. Write that down. That's the teacher within me. Sorry, it's reflexive. But nonetheless, we are here now in Fuchsia City. We don't have to actually visit the Pokemon Center to get the fly point, so we can just fly back to Fuchsia when we want to go fight Koga. But for now, we're going to go into Safari Zone, and because we are short on Super Repels, I'm going to give Shifty the piece from me to nail this first try. No encounters. I'm calling it.
Well, the thing is, I normally use 2 repels, but because I accidentally used the second one, I'm gonna try to avoid the using one. Pray that okay, good. So I don't need to use it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's right. I should be right at the grass. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I guess I wasn't right at the grass. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Should get that in this. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, there we go. That was the. I was like, it's gonna happen at some point. I didn't know where it was gonna happen, because I've never done it that way. So I can go straight up. Oh my god, bro! Come on. Okay, that's the item. I can go to the very far. Oh my god!
So close.
There's only
Hey,
like
look, it's the carry.
The little tiny patches of grass right there.
Yeah.
And then I've got to go over one, and then that should be past all of that. And then you make a joke for this because people are gonna love that.
We've got gold teeth. So, the joke writes itself. A dude loses his teeth in a place that he owns. That's the tabloid headline of your local newspaper. That's it, right? And this other guy's out there being like, I could wash that with HM03, but then I'll flood the entire Safari Zone. So, we do need the gold teeth because the Warden actually gives us the other HM. I guess they couldn't become more clever with all of Kanto. Also, open concept Safari Zone. Anyways, it's gonna keep happening. You just gotta keep accepting we're gonna be saying that. It should be, but who knows? Maybe there's like a glass dome over it or something weird. Regardless, we're gonna fly to Fuchsia. Like we said, we have that fly point, and it's right next to the gym where we're gonna fight the totally conspicuous ninja who is hiding amongst all of these wonderful barriers that we can defeat by tilting our Game Boys towards the sun. If you didn't know that, try it on your old Game Boy. You could actually see these dots, which are very visible here for the viewer's pleasure.
But not for me.
Not another place that does not matter. Not that it matters already, but it does not matter. In case you're curious, by the way, as a randomizer runner, I do know that in Safari Zone, if you have Surf, you can actually grab every item and whatever item the guy would give you in under, I believe, 400 steps, or you can do like 410 steps. If you're on your way to HM03 and you're a very casual player and want to pick up everything, you can pick up every item except the one across the water in one trip through the Safari Zone. That's your useful nugget of the day. Sell that for 5k. Anyways, the juggler's gonna get absolutely destroyed by Earthquake, and we're just gonna make our way towards the ninja. So now, I believe this is the final moveset for Nidoking, right?
No, we got Blizzard.
Oh, that's right. We get the perfect moveset coverage. Yes. Because in this game, Blizzard was 90% accurate for some reason. The best type coverage with the best accuracy, rivaling Fire Blast and Thunder, just because it's Ice type. Ice type is one of the best offensive typings, and in fact, because I'm a nerd, if you have Electric and Ice, you can actually hit 13 of the, at this point, 17 types for super effective damage because you have Lightning and Electric. Ice and Electric. Sorry, my TCG slipped out. Yeah. So.
I'm mostly TCG, so I understand.
Well, there you go. You get that, yeah. Oh man, the metal type. Oh, I hate lightning and metal. Why do they call it lightning and metal? It hurts. Anyways, but yeah, ground plus electric plus ice leads to you basically being able to cover almost every Pokemon you fight and almost every Pokemon in the game. So it's very, very, very helpful. In fact, I could get you those statistics right now.
Critical hit, baby.
Type calculator. Okay, so we got ground, we've got electric, and we have ice. Let's see. Can I do this just for Gen 1?
We have 4 very good type coverages. We get ice, we get electric, we get ground, and then we get Oko, I don't care what type you are.
Yep. Yeah, so we've got statistics here. So you can hit Flying Poison, Ground Rock, Fire, Water, Grass, Electric, Dragon for super effective damage with the Blizzard, Thunderbolt, Earthquake, Horn Drill. And then what's neutral is Normal, Fighting, Bug, Ghost, Psychic, Ice. Guess what, though? Every Ghost is a Poison type, so that's super effective. Every Psychic type dies to an Oko. Every Bug type dies to an Oko. Every Fighting type, you guessed it, dies to an Oko. Normal types, they die to an Oko. Ice types, Oko. So we basically can hit every single Pokemon in the game. Even if it hits themselves with Self-Destruct, like that. Self-Destruct is a terrifying move because it halves your defense before it hits you. It's very scary. They removed that after Gen 5. After Gen 4. Gen 5, it just became a super-powered... I believe they... after Gen 4, they removed the defense halving, and then after that, I believe they...
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick, now. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get this ultra-low mileage lease on this 2025 Encore GX Preferred for $287 per month with 0 due at signing. The best Buick deals start at Hardman.
They upped the power of the moves to compensate, which still was an overall nerf because having defense is silly. Either way, we have the Marsh badge, which Soul badge. No,
Yeah, Soul Badge.
Soul badge, because for some reason, Koga and Sabrina decided to switch badges to mess with people, and that's how it is. I don't know. I think Safari Zone, I think Marsh, and then when I think Sabrina, I think the Soul, because Psychic Soul, you know, both starts with an S. No, it doesn't, but the point is, either way, Warren's like, for free for all, my teeth, thank you, and then he gives you strength. Literally gets you jacked, or your Pokemon jacked. Is that Farfetch is gonna be swole?
Oh no, the Squirtle's gonna be swole. Swole Turtle.
Swole Turtle. You know, it makes me sad that whenever we make fun of HM companions, like Bidoof and stuff like that, that in this game, it's our Squirtle. How do you take Arm Cannon Turtle Guy and be like, here, can you hold a bunch of utility moves? Dang. And they're even good moves, you just don't use them. Because Horn Drill.
Seven, slot 1. Alright, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down. There we go.
So I can assume the ordering of strength at the top is because you will be using strength more than you'll be using surf, because every floor that you're doing, especially in Victory Road, every floor resets the status of your strength being active. So you will having to be use it quite a bit. Even if you drop down a hole, you'll have to use it quite a bit. Now we're not saying hi to Mom because, mother. Anyways, Erica's still crying that we've skipped her, and now we're just gonna be going over, and I don't know. Let's just go fight the 7th gym. Yeah, that's all I got. No jokes.
Well,
we're going to fight the 7th gym.
Well, we're gonna fight Erica, but we're going through the Pokemon Mansion first, so we can get Blizzard.
Oh. So anyways, we're going through Pokemon Mansion so we can get Blizzard. That's exactly what I said beforehand.
And I hit that. I made sure to go over so I could hit that, so I'd know exactly where the building's at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This unironically is such a cool place for the lore of this game.
1, 2, spam B. Menu items, super repel, then toss the repel. 1, 2, 3.
The The consistency with the menu is absolutely splendid to watch. That's so satisfying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 7, 6, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wall.
But while we're here, we may as well grab the secret key, which is what you need to get into Blaine's gym, because again, we don't like making it very easy for people to get to the Elite Four. And as such, we had to put a bush that has to be cut down in front of the American military guy, and then we had to also lock this guy in his own place. I'm assuming they had some form of Uber to feed him. I don't know. He's supposed to be designing quizzes, but those questions have been the same thing. Unless you play AP, in which case you have to answer something about a motor transportation of America question. I'm not kidding you. That's what it actually is. I'm not just saying that. There's our Blaine key, secret key, and we can go fight him should we choose to. Also, open concept. Anyways, jokes are ruined after 3. Nah, the whole game's a joke. It's a 2.5-hour joke, just running straight through.
Actually, for the sake of the stream, I'm going to go ahead and...
Oh,
repel. Well, I was about to say, why was I not...
There's a bigger question to ask. Why did Nurse Joy teleport to the ether?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I should be good to bike from here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it wasn't 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hope I'm right. Yay.
Just saying, all these trees should be cuttable.
Yes, they should.
You can cut grass, which they removed eventually, and then you can cut these weird-looking weed things that grow instantaneously. It's like a Spelunky enemy. Like, why can't we cut anything else? Also, for anyone who didn't know, yeah, all of these women can't see you except for one. So, like, you don't have to fight all 10 of them or 9 or whatever. You can just fight the one on the left, and then say hi to Erica. She's sleeping, remember? Which is really concerning with the number of flowers around her that you also don't start this gym asleep. It's kind of weird, but nonetheless, yeah.
It's funny, with this, the Execute, I've always wondered why they make Execute look large, like gigantic. When in the anime, it's very small.
And why is one larger than the other? Like, that's what I don't get.
So,
okay.
I basically foregone the red bar, so that way there's no accidental I die situation. I don't have to save.
Oh, you're not doing the thing where red bar you actually attack faster, right?
Right.
But it's harder to hear, I'm guessing.
Right. I should still have time. The world records do use or the world record I have does use the red bar. It's not difficult. It's just I don't want to die in the middle and then everyone be like, oh crap, the run never finished.
Yeah, for those who also Crest. Don't worry about super effective typings in this game, by the way. For some reason, it'll check if it's neutral. If, like, the first typing doesn't interact with it, the second typing will. But if it's a grass poison type, like, hit it for super effective. I can't explain it to you. It is a mess. What I can explain to you is the red bar thing. Because of the way that audio, I believe, works. I'm trying to remember what other commentators have said. Basically, it's like the red bar noise will overlap with the other inputs. So, like, the audio input will kind of speed up how fast your attack is read. So basically, if you're in the red bar area, which is under 20% of your max health, something like that, 25, 20, something like that, you will be able to attack faster. So it is a way to save time, but also here, you know, we're just cruising. We're bruising, cruising, and using horn drill with X accuracy. It's wonderful. We're gonna go beat up an old man with a quiz show addiction.
That's accurate.
Yep. Oh, you're about to do these questions without seeing, aren't you?
Oh, they're easy.
I know. Do you want to say the answers together?
Yeah, true for this one, and then false, 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 true, false.
So satisfying. Just like in Gen 2, it's yes, yes, no, for the radio card. And then for underground, it's 2, 3, 1, or if you want the items, I believe it is 2. Oh man, it's 2. Well, what's the? Oh, Snow Bear's gonna hurt. He's gonna be upset. It is. I haven't run Crystal in a while. 2, 3, grab item. Nope. 2, 1, 1, 2, grab item. 1, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Ask Snow Bear.
What exactly is it again?
It's to get the items. That answer?
No, in Crystal. What are you trying to?
The switch is underground to grab both items in Rocket Warehouse. The actual Rocket Warehouse. Under Goldenrod. 2, 3, 1.
3, 2, 1 opens the door to get you through.
Right, 2, 3, 1 gold. Sorry, you're right. Yeah, 2, 3, 1 is hard gold. Of course it is. Yeah, 3, 2, 1 opens the door, and then to get the items, it's 3 to grab item? No, it's something completely. It's like 2, 1 grab item.
Where does confidence come from? It's not from within. It must be pursued. Confidence is not a mindset. It's an achievement. In the GMC Sierra HD AT4X. Get 5,000 purchase cash on 2025 GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. Find yours at Jim Hartman GMC.
Item 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, and something like that. I'm trying not to bait number spam in chat, but I think we're gonna be okay.
I'm assuming there's probably like 100 people in chat.
Oh, we have a absolutely huge community watching this right now. We appreciate all of you being here. That offer, by the way, for the blindfolded commentary is still on the table.
Wait, why am I saving? I don't need to save. I don't have red bar.
You feel bad for Blaine?
I just I was just prepared, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I don't have red bar. Yeah, Blaine's Pokemon are about they're about big holes in them. Let's see, item.
Oh, you don't shake him to the core? You actually just you just hole punch him?
Oh my god. Earthquake, this first one, because he can only agility, because it's psychic type.
Yeah, it looks to use super effective moves, whether they will hurt or not.
Again, I'm so sorry, guys. Hole. I'm gonna have to.
I feel like it's starting to sound like a golf game. We gotta start yelling 4.
Yeah.
Oh, we definitely need we need a modification of a Pokemon game where instead of saying it's a one-hit KO, it's a hole-in-one.
Yeah.
I would actually make if that was a real thing for Pokemon Red speedrunning, I would totally want a modified run for speedruns to say it's a hole-in-one as a donation target. That would be awesome. Charlie, how you sitting over there? How you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just concentrating. You know, just like a box of orange or carton of orange juice, concentrating.
Well, that's awful. Oh, I've never heard that one before.
Oh. I'm the worst at telling jokes, but it's fine. See, that's why we got you on here.
I don't tell any better jokes. So anyways, you remember how complicated this place was for all you? Yeah, guess what? Go counterclockwise. I kid you not. Or you could do it in 2 steps, or 3 steps rather, which is diagonal, diagonal down. No fights, just all Sabrina. Yep. You're welcome. Counterclockwise is 4 moves, diagonal, diagonal down is 3 moves. Just like the number of moves we're going to need to take out Sabrina. Because, as you all know... Oh, wait, no, there's 4 of them. Anyways, as you all know, there were many, 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 many psychic types in this game, and as such, he's going to use 3 of the same, from the same family. Oh, maybe not. Does she use Hypno? I forget now.
Oh, no.
No, it's Kadabra, Kadabra, Alakazam, mine, right?
Kadabra, Mr. Bime, Venomoth, and Alakazam.
She used Venomoth!
Yeah, I know, right?
What? I know it learned Psychic? I swear to you, they switched the gym leaders at some point, and they just left Venomoth on her. But then again, No, Koga doesn't have Hypno, right?
No, Koga does not.
But is there a game that he does? I feel like they try and make it look like they're working together, which Koga didn't work for Rocket. It was Surge and Sabrina.
So, funny thing, Koga in Generation 2, when he's in the Elite 4, he is a poison type gym leader, but not all of his Pokemon are poison type, which is hilarious. Hang on 1 second. 1, 2, 3. Where he has a Fortress, and then he has I forget what else he has.
What did you just do?
Oh, I dug out of Sabrina's gym.
You can do that?
Yeah, if you're standing on the swirly thingy.
Cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, he got the Flint treatment, where Flint's like the Fire Elite Four, but really he's just like the Fire Starter Elite Four because there are only 2 Fire types in Gen 4. Oh, that was sad. Anyways, we're gonna walk in a very particular way in this gym, completely manned by somebody we don't know who it is, but they finally opened up their gym again after saying that they quit their night job. And we're gonna be doing this in a way so that we don't have to leave the gym to come back in, because I don't know why they did this. I don't know if this was like their way of being, we're 1996 clever in video games, herp-a-derp, or something like that. But basically there's a trainer that blocks us from walking to the end. So we have to pull the trainer. We literally have to do a raid pull right here with this black belt to get him out of the way, and then we can just warp around. Oh, sorry, that's the Karate King. My bad. He has to get in your way. But if you fight him, you would have to beat him, and if you don't move him, you have to leave the gym, come back in because it resets his location, and then you could walk past him. So I don't know if that was intended, or they changed the shape of this, or whatever they tried to do with all this. But effectively, he's got the Popeye look of a choke. It's going to get drilled, and then we're going to go fight the guy we have no idea who's running this, but said he quit his day job. Or sorry, his night job. I'm going to get in trouble. I said the script wrong. How bad is it if you missed that blizzard there?
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, okay. You're going to use an elixir, I guess, either way at this point.
Well, I can't really miss because I got an X accuracy.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Sorry. I forgot this game is not proper. It's the Nuzlocke reflex in me. So yeah, now he's out of the way, so we can take the spin pads on the right. Feel free to wee. Oh, is it actually faster to leave and then walk past them?
Yeah.
I guess it would be. Yeah. I'm learning a lot today. Excellent. I'm gonna become 4 seconds faster. Wow, guys, it's Green Lipstick Giovanni back with a vengeance and doing his job.
I always thought that was just like his mouth with like gold teeth.
I don't know. I don't know what they were going for, because he's smiling here, so you'd think he'd have, like, the Joker face?
Yeah.
So...
Because when you said that, I was like, that's interesting, because I never thought of that before. Like, my neck is killing me, but that should be fine.
Is there actually, like, tech for for blindfolded speedrunners to learn how to, like, relax their eyes behind blindfolds? I've always wanted to ask that. Like, do your eyes hurt after these?
Dude, when I take this blindfold off, I've got the window shade pulled back so you guys can see me and all the pretty Pokemon in the background. But the thing about it is, when I take this blindfold off, it hurts.
Mm.
Like, it's like, ow, my eyes.
Do your eyes just eventually close behind the blindfold, or are you actually just staring into darkness at this point?
No, I close my eyes. There's no reason to have them open. No.
Oh. Luckily, it's based on speed, not levels.
Oh, yeah. My Nidoking with Usain Bolt him in a race.
Very much so, actually. I think it's like a 51 speed difference. Does that Rhydon even have Earthquake? I forget.
I don't know. I think it just uses the fissure because of the OHKO aspect.
Oh, yeah. Also, you notice there that Shifty did not pick up the TM for Earthquake.
Oh, no, I already got it.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't put it in your inventory. I don't know if you planned that on purpose or what, but...
Fissure, yeah.
Oh, Fissure! My bad, that's right. You don't learn real moves. But yeah, we already have Horn Drill. And we have Earthquake for the Ghost type, so we don't need Fissure. I don't even know if Nidoking can... I don't know. Nidoking can probably learn Fissure. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Point being, here we go. We're gonna finish the game now. As I said, like, this just zooms right by. Because when you skip Rocket Hideout, 2... everything just falls. Nidoking is what its name states. It's a king. And it's our king.
He's our king.
Anyway, A wants to fight A. A's gonna send out pitch.
Here we go. They're following us.
This is awesome.
Giddy up.
The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek.
Out while the other A is going to send out A, and A is going to go for Horn Drill after using an X accuracy, and it's just going to win that way, or Blizzard, whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is, it's going to drop to A. A is going to defeat A, and then A is going to be like, I'll meet you later, A. You and your A will fall.
This is old. This is the old style where I go special, and then I go with a Blizzard.
We'll see A later.
Okay, and then I go Earthquake.
Oh, the Earthquake kills from here.
Yep.
Huh. Wow. To be fair, I think actually in contemporary games, Nidoking's attack is slightly higher. I think it's like 95 attack, 90 special? The only thing that makes it better is sheer force.
And this right here takes away the badge boost speed that I get, so I have to use another one of these that gives me an extra badge boost speed, so I can outspeed Alakazam. Yeah, it's crazy. They explained it to me, and I was like, okay. And then this one is Earthquake.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, so if I don't use special right there, then I lose my badge boost special from our speed, and then when I hit, it's outspeed Alakazam. It's like barely. It's a weird thing.
That's very strange.
If someone in chat understands it, like if there's a TI Kevin in chat, I doubt there is, but any of you guys would be able to explain it. No. Okay. And that's why I'm glad I healed, because if I wouldn't have, I would have lost the run. I would have completely died and we would have been resetting. Or I'd have to load a save state and play from that save state.
Also, clearly Blue didn't get that far because there's a ledge there, and again, the Elite Four wants to make it as difficult as possible for you to get to them. So Blue literally was walking towards the Elite Four, and he looks behind and goes, Pedro, and you go, Cage? And then you fight each other, so that's why 8 fought A. Now we have to prove to everybody, even though we've already kind of proved it, they have to check that you have all the badges at these multiple checkpoints because we needed to make more jobs. So now we have 8 guards checking 1 badge each to improve the quality of this with all the traffic they get through Elite Four, which, by the way, has a surf section. So you can't even go past here until you have the soul badge, by the way. This makes no sense. There's no strength. There's no cut.
Actually,
they could have used a tree and a rock, but they used humans. I'm all for labor, but like, this is a weird one. Also, there's an item on that thing that we're not going to pick up, but this guy's like, yeah, can you surf? I don't know. But anyways, so you surf. You can fish up your siege right here. And yeah. I don't know.
Always get Sea Kings.
Oh, Sea King, right. Maybe it is Sea King, not Sea King. I don't know. We do appreciate kings that can learn Horn Drill, so, you know, we'll say we got Sea King. Anyways, we're gonna hop on our bicycle, and we're gonna enter a really dangerous part called we're Indigo Plateau. Victory Road. There are a lot of trainers in here. They're all very elite. The highest, the strongest, the greatest, the latest. So many good ones, and guess what we did? We skipped most of them and we moved rocks around them. That's about it. This place is supposed to be the pinnacle of training and strength and fighting them. Most of them suck. Most of them don't know how Pokemon works. And majority of the time, you spend more time worrying about not leaving this place while pushing this rock past the door more than the trainers themselves. Because the number of times that I had one run where I actually pushed this rock and then left 4 times in a row, I was not happy. And I'm a pretty happy guy. So, you know, you accidentally have a finger slip or you have a controller slip or something like that, yeah, you're resetting that whole thing. Lance was the champion before Blue. They didn't have a champion, apparently. I was champion until we decided to make it the Elite 5, but we couldn't afford to change 4 to 5, so we just said it's the Elite 4 and this random kid named A. And they don't check IDs, because if they looked at my ID or our ID and they said A, and then they look at, but this guy's A, there can't be 2 people in the world named A. That's impossible. Yeah. And then weirdly enough, I guess because Red leaves, Gen 2 makes it make sense when Lance actually is the champion again. I like that. I like that continuation. So I don't know what those 2 squares are supposed to represent. I always thought they were trapdoors, but apparently this rock will loosen whatever those are, and you can get past them. since we haven't seen strength mechanics in this game yet, yes, you push rocks in the direction that you hit them from. So, you know, you hit it into a wall, yep, you're resetting the room. And obviously, when you can't see, you have to count that out properly. We're going to be dodging this guy here. We're going to be dodging some other people here. I don't think you actually have to do a single fight in this place.
Nope.
Nope.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Now, this is the scariest room, though. You make a mistake here, you are leaving and running all the way back to get this rock. So here we go. Welcome to not Rock Tunnel, but it's Rock. I was gonna say tunnel. I don't know why I said it's not Rock Tunnel. This is just a rock corridor. You're just kind of holding left.
This is Victory Road Ultimate level. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, by the way, also, don't do what I did when I played this a couple of times at Randomizer and wonder why it broke. Don't push this rock, complete it, then go downstairs and catch the Moltres. Don't do it. Reason number 1 will surprise you. You won't be happy.
Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Up.
And, you know, no consideration if anybody's underneath when this rock, I don't know, hits the ground. And you fall with it, by the way. But you have enough time midair, by the way, to dismantle your bike and put it back in your pocket to then regain the strength on your little turtle.
No! Oh my god, did I do it again? Oh my god, hang on. I did that wrong. It's fine. I'm just gonna have to figure out when the rappel wears out. It's gonna be probably in the middle of the Elite Four. I hope it's not.
Oh, I was gonna say you're probably through Victor Road, but yeah, I can imagine that would.
Because I already used it, but it's fine. No reason to reset because we didn't make a safe stop. 2, 3, 4, up, 1. Get that. Don't want to fight that guy. He's mean. He's mean.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna do something I only do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss this because my inventory is perfectly full. And then when I grab this full restore, I can only buy full restore since my inventory is full at the Pokemon.
That's clever. I like that.
1, 2.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to the Indigo Plateau. We're the pinnacle of trainers that never get to get through because there's so many roadblocks and it's very discouraging to 10-year-old children get to fight and become champion. Do you get any compensation for it? No, you get a little, like, welcome to the Hall of Fame on our Macintosh, and that's about it.
4. Okay, cool.
Part of the reason why we are putting away the Pokemon is at the final screen. Time, I believe, only ends at the end when it says your play time and stuff like that are on the fade out. So with the Hall of Fame, it shows off every Pokemon on your squad. So if we have to show off more Pokemon, that is time loss. And it's pretty slow in Gen 1. So we're just making sure that the one true king is shown off here. And let's go fight what is arguably everybody's favorite woman in Gen 1, Lorelei.
I hate this Dugong. If this Dugong crits me, I die, so I have to save. Lorelei's awesome, except for her Dugong Gong Gong.
Well, she also has the, at this point, world record of time loss for Pokemon cries, with the Jinx being at 3.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why you'll never see anybody in their serious mind use Jinx as an alt main, because you have to spend 3.5 seconds every battle listening to her go.
Unless you can get Red Bar the whole getting, I'm kidding.
No, that. that doesn't make it any better. I think that makes it more of a cacophony of
know.
chaos.
Okay, so I just want to make. Okay, so this is torn drill. Oh. By the way, everyone watching, hopefully you're enjoying the scenery behind me. I figured most people are watching that more than they're watching me do this.
Interesting that you put the Eevee out front instead of the Charmander. You put the Charmander next to the Mimikyu and the Slowpoke.
Charmander? Oh, Charmander's not in the closet, if that's what
Oh, is that Charizard?
No, there's a Charizard, but he's not visible.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's behind your name. Because you have the Squirtle and the Bulbasaur. And then you have Eevee in the middle. And that's me. I guess that's Mimikyu, then it's Charizard, then it's Slowpoke. What's that Pokemon about? Is that Palmy? What is that?
Oh no, there's no Palmy. All of them are Gen 1 except for the Mimikyu.
That makes sense. Well, you know, it's a Pikachu knockoff. It's basically Gen 1. You got a Gengar, then that's a Pikachu, that's a Snorlax. Oh, you have evolved to standing Snorlax, not sleeping Snorlax.
I have that. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, in case no one knows, if you go look up the evolution of the sprite for Snorlax, every generation it's a little bit more upright. Like it's actually taking 9 generations or 7 generations of that to stand. It's the most beautiful effort story ever told across human history. Oh boy. That horrible move.
And then, but yeah, it's crazy because like, let's see, I'm trying to remember every one of them that y'all can see because I don't know. I literally just arranged them to arranged everything to where you could see, like pulling back the closet doors so you can see the Pokemon. Assuming no one's come in and messed that up.
Well, we've got fully visible Squirtle except for its right leg. We can see the majority of the Eevee. Oh, that would be Dragonite. Good call, Lunar. We've got the Bulbasaur that we can see, and then you can see, like, Charizard's belly, Mimikyu's belly, Slowpoke's eyes only, which is actually perfectly placed with your camera. That's a very impressive thing you probably didn't mean to do. Then that's probably a Dragonite. Then I see a Gengar's legs, Pikachu, which I don't want to see anyways, and then you got Snorlax standing, so...
Oh,
where's the Pikachu calendar? Is that in August?
Yeah, I put it there just so I could have the Pikachu.
Ah.
I didn't care about the rest of it. Let's see, what do I do? I don't think I do anything here. Because I don't think he might have hit me for some damage, but I'm not sure. 6, 7, 8.
Oh, there is a Mew over there too. Good call. You guys have good eyesight. You play Where's Waldo a lot. I appreciate that.
Okay, I have 1, 2...
So this is the Okatha fight.
And I'm gonna do this because I don't trust this fight. I mean, it's for her and Lance and the rival because they're scary. They're mean. This is a mean old lady.
Everybody's fiddling with their Pokedex. That's why she's upset. She doesn't have one. She doesn't have a Pokedex. We only have 2 invented, plus Oaks.
All she has is a bunch of ghosts, a bat, and a snake.
She's got sassy ghosts, though. You see that arm? Like, Gengar is giving you the stink eye.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let's see. Items... Special... Okay, I don't know what happened. Okay, I've obviously got hypnosis.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would not have happened.
Mean lady puts people to sleep. More at 7.
And see, this is why we save. So I can let you guys enjoy this entire experience. We're not over anytime, are we?
No, we're good. We're actually we're gonna finish before, no problem. As long as she doesn't hit hypnosis 12 more times.
Huh. How much time do we have? Just out of curiosity.
We're just approaching 220.
Oh, okay, we're good. Wait, what happened? Did I wake up?
You did.
It did a... Okay. I was about to say, I heard the thing, and I'm like... Okay, we'll keep going.
Oh, jeez. I didn't mean it when I said hit hypnosis 12 more times.
Literally goes, pause, 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 click. Okay, hang on, let's see. Listen. And then Bleep just goes, click, if you wake up, so it's kind of weird. Like, this is the, like, me just understanding, like, all of the clicks and the noises, like...
All these ghost types. All of them.
Including that snake.
Including that snake.
The most powerful ghost type of them all. I'm kidding.
I mean, if Venomoth is a powerful psychic type, anything could be anything at this point.
Yep, you're right.
Is it because Arbok can learn Lick? Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh my good! I just realized because I'm like Venomoth can learn Psychic. I bet you it's because it can learn Lick.
And the same thing with like, I don't understand the whole purpose. I know there's literally 2 dragon Pokemon, but like Gyarados, I guess, is a Chinese dragon. 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's actually amazing they didn't make it a dragon type. They weren't ready for Dragon Water. It almost makes me think they couldn't get the Dragon Water type. Like, you know how we can hit Victory Bell for super effective with the ground move? I wonder if they looked at Water Dragon and they said, this is so much coding mess that we can't figure out how it would calculate effective typing against a Water Dragon. Because Water Dragon, for those who don't know, is a very, very good typing, starting in Gen 2 with Kingdra. Very strong typing, very few weaknesses. So...
Base stats of 90 across the board.
Yep.
Base total of 540.
80? Either way, yeah. Or something like that, yeah.
Only reason I know is because that thing absolutely kills me in Pokemon Stadium 2. I hate that thing. If anyone doesn't know what I mean, go fight the Claire Gym in Gym Leader Castle in Pokemon Stadium 2.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, item 1, 2, 3. Please do not crit me. Please. Okay, we're good. 2. Now I one-shot everything. Oh, come on, don't crit.
We're coming up on the final 9 Pokemon of this run. Then we have to listen to Oak be like, good job, kid, but you still can't do that. And then we're going to be entering the Hall of Fame, and that's when time will be called by Shifty. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and watching this. We really do use a lot of sight-based language in English. Wow. And thank you, Shifty, for trusting me with this commentary when I feel always not good enough for it. I scare people with my energy sometimes.
I love it. Bro, I used to try to do like stand up. I'm not that good, but but bro, you're doing so good. Like, anyone has a problem with your commentary, they have a problem with me.
I have a bodyguard for a bodyguard. Nice. And as Rolance goes, I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, A. But guess what? A's in the back. Go fight him. By the way, if you ever think about where they're fighting in these rooms, you ever notice Lance fights in like the smallest confined space possible? Even the other room has more room. So I feel like when he got downgraded and was defeated as champion, he's really feeling the effects of it. The walls have quite literally closed in on his entire career. But here we go, the hardest fight in the game. Made completely trivial by Diviking. Let's go.
They wanted it to be the hardest fight in the game. In yellow, it bikes certainly. It bikes in red, I'm so glad you get past the Pidgeot. You're good.
Yep. Yeah, Pidgeot is actually the threat. Also, banger alert?
I love this.
Y'all ready for this?
Music.
Every bit of that 8-bit hits into my soul, 16-bit, whatever. Every bit's in my soul. Also, yes, the animations turn on in this final battle. For some reason for the X items. I don't know. And all of the animations turn. Did you turn on the animations and I looked away?
I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, it just turns on the anime. It has to really hammer it in that they made all of these wonderful kapow splat Batman looking moves in the final battle, even for the speedrunners. Feel free to spam one hit KO, by the way, with an exclamation mark. Look, Rhydon. Look, Rygon. Also, apologies to anybody who's looking at flashing lights. There is a little bit of flashing in this. It's not as aggressive as it could be in other places, but there still is some flashing.
Alright, home free.
One hit KO. One hit KO. And once again, for the 290th time, Shifty has become the champion of Kanto. And he revels as A looks at A and says, "How could you have beaten me? I couldn't figure out that the power of love and friendship would actually get us through, and really we're abusing mechanics." But then it's Professor Oak in the back with a steel chair. He comes in, he congratulates you next to his grandson.
The power of love and friendship and a blindfold.
And X accuracy, removing the blindness of Horndrill. It's poetic, really, when you think about it.
The Horndrill's got more sight than I do. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
What a waste of space. It's just a Macintosh and just an empty room. Nothing posted on the walls. It's like they were done with the game. They go, yeah, this will ship. We either get 20 more years of this, or maybe we'll put out Gen 2. Maybe. Like we said, he gets rid of all the Pokemon in his party, and time will be called when all of this has gone through.
And hang on. And time.
GG, man.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, the eyes!
Oh. Oh my god. And it's worse because I opened the blind for the light to come in the window. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow, ow, ow. Ah.
That was a great run, Shifty.
Thank you. Say what?
I'll pop in as we wrap this up to just remind everyone that the donation link is still there. We can't really commentate Blindfolded anymore, but it's still a pretty personal topic, even for some of our runners that have been affected by cancer. So yeah, thanks a lot to Pro Pokenoob for his commentary and Shifty for his amazing gameplay. I mean, sometimes I forget that you're blindfolded. It's so smooth, but yeah, thanks a lot, and yeah, let's all stand for cancer. Well, against cancer. Sorry.
Heck yeah. I'm guessing I get a word or two before y'all cut out, or y'all in a hurry, or.
I think you have time to say.
Okay, cool. No, I was just gonna say,
Anyway, I'm Shifty's Club. People call me Shifty in the Pokemon community. I've been playing Pokemon since I was 7 years old when Pokemon first came out. I'm a competitive Pokemon TCG player, been playing competitively for 26 years. So if you see me at a Pokemon tournament playing the card game, you know why. I've been doing it for a long time. I'll be in Atlanta in the second weekend in April for that regional championship. Um, but yeah, I've been playing games for ever so long. I started streaming Twitch because people wanted to see me
Yo,
speed run
yo,
the game's
Alex. Let's
Blindfolded.
see what is
Back when I didn't even know what speed running was, and they told me, and I slowly got into it.
I'm trying to figure out which
Anywho,
one you are,
I do
Alex.
have a Twitch,
What's
and
up?
a
How
cool
you
thing
doing?
about
Thank you
it
so
is
much.
I know you guys also do
You know,
your support like donations. That's what I do on Twitch as well. Is any bits or donations that are made, I donate them to St. Jude's Children's Cancer Research. That's what I do with them.
okay,
And
so that
any
is
like
it.
money left over after like subscriptions that don't go to the drawing, it's a little fun little thing. So people are, oh, I subscribed. Let's see if I
So
can win a
Pro Noob did a pretty good job. Pro Noob actually killed it. I played my game. He did the commentating. Like didn't know the run, but knew the game enough to where he could just like commentate it. It's pretty cool. I'm good, bro. The stream came across my YouTube reels. Oh, thanks, sir. Yeah, I appreciate it though. Uh, so all I do is like one of my biggest things is I play Pokemon blindfolded. Like I've been playing Pokemon competitively as a trading card game player for 26 years. Been playing since base set, and I have been to tournaments every year since. And part of that journey has led me to playing Pokemon blindfolded, and then I decided one day to start streaming doing it, and then I've been breaking records ever since. So yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, as I tell people, I appreciate every follow and every subscription on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, absolutely all of them. I'm hoping that in the future, because right now I'm starting out. I'm week 3 of a job that I been working in. It's IT administrator, so or IT admin. So hopefully by the time, hopefully at some point, I'll have this. I'll be working from home doing something I don't know, and I'll be able to do that and this at the same time. But anyway, um, I'm I've got to pee really bad and I gotta go to bed. But I do appreciate it. I'll be back online probably sometime next week. Not sure. I'm gonna not be doing anything this weekend. So anyway, guys, hope you guys had my fun as I had, and I'll see. Oh, if you haven't followed, make sure to follow me, subscribe, appreciate it, drop the search trying to me happy to spend the world, and we hope you guys have my fun as I had, and I'll see you guys next time at